I know. It's like you can't avoid it. You can't avoid it every
I
year.
know. I'm like thinking about it all the time because I'm going to be driving in it next month. So
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
no temperature, why?
Oh no.
It's not but like you say, it's not avoidable. It just is what it is.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah. I'm excited about your schedule though. Like I know you've got concerts, house
I
concerts, like all sorts
do.
of really fun events coming
Yes.
up.
I'm officially announcing the house concert tour in like the next 24 to 48 hours. Like the announcement is like in motion. So it
Okay.
hasn't happened yet, but this week.
Okay.
Very
So
excited.
yeah, very, very good stuff. All right. Let's see. The chat's checking in. I have it on good authority that Emily Henry has never eaten a sandwich. C small 451. Is that true?
Chris, no, I've definitely eaten a sandwich. Chris is, I don't know,
I
100% had a sandwich.
I do love the conviction in that statement, even if it's not
I
true.
know. It seems so true,
Yeah,
just based on the gravitas.
yeah. But so if people in the chat welcome in, I just started the stream just a second ago. Cat darn it, what is up? What is it? Great to see you. I do enjoy. I'm really great to see some of the folks from your loyal community joining us in tonight as well. So nice to
Hi
see you.
guys, good to see you. Kat, have you ever had a sandwich?
Ah.
Let's just get a poll on this. Who's had sandwiches and who has not?
Have you had a sandwich? Let's get that poll up
Tell
on.
us right now.
You let that thing run for like a couple minutes. Have you had a
Good deal.
sandwich?
I love Davy. I've never seen your stream starting soon. I've never seen this rotating series of sandwiches. This is really great.
I love it. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of it too. It's pretty awesome. So
It's pretty cool. And yeah, it makes me hungry as well. I've had dinner tonight, but
okay.
still.
Cats
And so
is
wait, go ahead.
just to repeat, just to mention that Cat has indeed eaten a sandwich. Love. Ooh,
Oh, that's great. I'm
nice.
glad to hear that. What about you, Dr. Hooples? What about you, Michelle? You guys eating sandwiches or what?
Koopa says, "Oh, this is making me hungry just looking at it." Oh my goodness, I
I know.
appreciate. Yeah,
What is a nectarine panini? Oh my gosh, you guys.
that does sound really good.
Why did I eat dinner? I'm voting yes, I've had a sandwich in the poll.
Well, I wouldn't be genuine if I did not vote yes on this one, so I will as well.
So true. Man, imagine if your whole brand was sandwich, but you had not had one.
Nah,
That'd be wild.
I'd be a fraud. I'd be a
You'd be a
fraud.
fraud.
I'd
Oh
have to leave
no.
Twitch. It would be. I couldn't live with
Expose.
myself.
Davy has never eaten a sandwich.
Hey, Race Tracer, good to see you. It's nice to see you again. I know some of our. I'm familiar with some of your friends here. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome, pals. Vacation was
Hello,
good.
friendos.
Love that cat. Appreciate that. So yeah, I think this is already setting up pretty nicely. So you know, I know that you normally stream during the day.
I
Which
do.
which has really been a nice spot. Like I think, well, maybe we'll get to this when we get started because like that's
Yeah.
your time slot can definitely be a part of your identity, and
Interesting.
yeah, sometimes like. Have you ever done a night stream? Like, do you do night
I
streams once in a while?
have.
Okay, okay.
I have. Yeah, well, we can chat about it. I'm constantly I'm always curious to know what other streamers do because I feel like there's a really wide spread, of like I stream at this time and here's why. And it's, I'm always hearing new reasons and stuff. And um I did a session with Melissa Lamb
Mm-hmm.
and she had all these like statistics about like what hour of the morning is best to start your stream to get like the maximum viewership that your channel is capable of getting, like all this stuff. I was like, oh my god, the math on this is wild.
Oh
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
you know?
For sure, for sure. All right, let's see that we have a pretty good group already in our chat. Let's go ahead and start this. It's very exciting.
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Let's not look at any more delicious sandwiches. Too hard.
I'm feeling guilty making everybody so hungry already. I mean, we just started the stream. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, it's great to see you. Welcome in. I'm Davy. This is the Sandwich Show. So nice to have you here. Let's go introduce you to our guest of the evening. It's a good friend, Emily Henry. What is good, my friend?
Hi, Davey. Hi, guys.
Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Well, let me just give everybody a quick dossier of your many talents. You are a singer, you are a songwriter, you are a Twitch streamer. And I will
True.
say you are quite a. If you did a podcast, I feel like you'd be a really good podcaster too, because your conversational ability has always been really fun on
Oh,
stream.
thank you so much, Davy. That means a lot, especially because you have like a talking channel. That like you're an expert in this area. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's give it a hand to our community for voting 100% on Have You Had a Sandwich. Let's go. I'm into it. I would not have hated
100%
you.
of you have had sandwiches. I'm so proud of us. Well done, guys.
I am proud of y'all. Proud of it. Daniel Naruto, welcome in. King Dambreaker, welcome in too. King Art Mod is in the chat. Good to see you. Cass says yes, trying to get Emily to podcast. I love it. I love
Actually,
it.
yes. As soon as you said that, Davey, I was thinking about. So my community has been asking / trolling me with the idea of doing one of my favorite TV shows. You may or may not know about me that I'm big into TV.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah. And so we have talked about me maybe doing a podcast for one of my all-time favorite shows, Hannibal, NBC Hannibal. If you ever watched that, it's very spooky and very gay, and I love it more than most things. And I also haven't finished it because I was heartbroken that it got canceled. And I was like, if I never finish it, it's never been canceled. So the podcast would be like Emily finishes Hannibal, basically.
Oh, nice. That is a fantastic. I mean, it's a great title. I mean, you got a hook right there. Boom.
Emily finishes Hannibal. It's pretty good.
Pretty good. I did hear. I mean, I remember it being on. I never saw it either. But it sounds pretty
great. It's very high content, I would say.
Oh, yeah?
High rating. You know what I mean? A lot of murder in that one.
Oh, high content. High murder content. Violence. This was on NBC?
Eating people. It was, believe it or not.
That's crazy.
I saw crazier things on Hannibal that I've seen on some cable shows. And Hannibal was on NBC. I don't know how they got away with it.
That is crazy. Yeah. Daniel, welcome in. And Enemies to Emily's when? Oh, that's an interesting. Also, the Untamed podcast.
Davey, they're dunking you into the deep end of Emily Henry lore. Do you want to hear about Enemies to Emily's?
Let's hear it. I would love to hear this.
Okay, so there is another Emily Henry. She is an author. She writes very popular romantic comedy novels, contemporary romance. Yeah, she's written like Beach Read, Book Lovers, People We Meet on Vacation. If you've heard of any of these, and so she's like pretty popular. And if you Google Emily Henry and nothing else, you mostly get her. We're in a big Google fight that she's winning big time. But if you add, this is part of why I brand with the word music at the end of my name, because you kind of have to add it to your Google if you want to find me at all. And so we have been talking about how we're obviously enemies, Highlander style, there can only be one. But what if it was like an enemies to lovers, like, you know, we're in a big Emily Henry fight, and then it becomes a romantic comedy. Do you know what I mean? So Enemies to Emily's is the name of the romantic comedy where the other Emily Henry and I are terrible enemies that then fall in love, I guess. And it's a book no one's written. So there you go.
Emily, I'm going to tell you something. You know, I was at a Target store a couple weeks ago. Would you believe that I found this at the
no, Davy, the other one, no,
the other Emily had this out. It must have just come out, and it's #1 bestseller.
This is her new one. This is her new book. Oh my god!
So I was like, I have to get this book. Like, I'm just like, did you know? And then I was going to ask if you knew, but apparently everybody's ahead of the game here. That's exciting. What a moment!
I still get Facebook messages from people that are like, "Have you written a book?" I'm like, "No, I haven't."
Great read though, folks. Funny story.
Davey, is it okay? I was gonna say, did you just buy it for the lulz for this, or were you actually like, oh, what's this about? You know what I mean? Have you read it?
I bought it for the lulz, but listen, I think I'm gonna read it. I mean, the copy here is fantastic, and I did check the. I checked the inside. I was like, did you write this, Emily? And no, this is a different. This is a completely.
No, but she is a blonde lady, roughly my age. It's rough. It's rough stuff.
Wow.
If you're like squinting, we do actually look exactly the same.
I want you two to meet one day. I think that's going to be a great
want that
date.
too. I think it would be fun. We would not be enemies. I'm sure she's perfectly nice. It would be fun to meet. But although I do feel like I can't, you know, sometimes we joke like, oh, you've got to write a song about one of her books. I feel like we can't it would make Google impossible,
Oh, that's true.
until the end of time. You know what I mean? You could never. It would
Google
just
will blow
compound
up.
the problem intensely. So I'm thinking no on that one, but I would like to meet her and just be like, hey, do you know about this whole thing? Probably not. Is she doing so good at Google? But,
yeah, that's true. You kind of
well.
wonder if other Emily Henry is going to be worried about cutting into her Google share.
I know, right? I know. I have a piece of her pie, like whether or not she was ready for that. We're both named Emily Henry. I don't know what to do here. You know? So
Emily, when was the moment you found out about the other
Emily Henry? So I used to work at an independent bookstore.
Okay.
So I found out about the other Emily Henry before her first book was published, because we get advanced reader copies at the bookstore. And I opened up my big box of advanced reader copies, and what do I see? But my own name. And I was like, oh, interesting. Well, hopefully she won't get too famous and it won't be a problem. And now she's like very famous.
Oh no. It's a wild time. Chat all over this one. Let's see. MCon coming soon, says King Tabreaker. Coop says it's hard out there for the Emily's Henry.
The Emily's Henry, that's the name of the podcast the other Emily Henry and I are inevitably going to decide to do together.
I just hope...
what if our voices sound the same when we talk, you know?
Oh, no. That would be... that's a good question. That's a good question. Like, it's a changeable concern. You'll never know who's who on that podcast. Like, it's...
Never. Not once. That's fine, though.
Yeah.
Just lean into how confusing it is.
Races can't cross the streams.
Oh, yes. There's a third Emily Henry who is a mental health lawyer in California. Obviously winning the Emily Henry contest. She's doing way more for like society than either one of us. But yeah, that's all the Emily Henrys I know about. There's also an Emile Henry cookware brand in France. That comes up a lot. And they make a lot of nice pots and pans. I think that's it, Davy. I think that's all the people that you get if you Google me. So
I think that covers like 3 continents. So that's pretty good.
It's a lot.
Oh yeah. Michelle says, yeah. So Michelle, thank you for pointing that out. And Kat says, oh no, what if she can sing? I know. Oh man.
She better not sing.
And someone said earlier in the chat that, Ray Tracer, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you so much.
This follower video is so cute, Davey.
Oh, thanks. Thank you for that. Yeah. I mean, the Disney dance characters. It's fun. It's a fun one.
Incredible.
Coop says cookware collab when? Oh, that's a great.
Really. With Emile Henry. Oh, yeah. Okay. Last story, and then we can get off of the deep lore of the name Emily Henry if you want. The EmilyHenry.com is a website I tried to get a really long time ago when I was like a baby singer-songwriter. And I was like, I'll probably want a website one day. And I emailed the owner, and the owner was like, my daughter is 3, but she might want a website one day, and her name is Emily Henry. So unfortunately, I'm not selling. And I was like, okay, I guess, but like, how are you going to know she wants a website with her own name on it? I guess I'll just check in with you in like 10 years. And I have checked in with him twice. And he's still not selling. But the Emily Henry author has also not managed to buy that domain from him because she has a different website. So he isn't selling full stop, even if you're a very famous Emily Henry. He just purely isn't selling. So EmilyHenry.com belongs to no one, because I guess his daughter doesn't want the website, but he's not selling either. So
no kidding. Wow. Well, I mean, the battle continues. I mean, this is an intellectual property for days.
It really is. It's like in this big arena fight.
Yeah. So wait, hold on. So the dad owns EmilyHenry.com, and as a result,
yes.
But the dad of just to
none
double
of us
check.
Can have a website as a result.
Wait, there's another Emily Henry. There's some other Emily Henry in the universe.
I don't think his daughter is like known in any particular field, unless I'm missing something, because all the Emily Henrys I know about are not associated with that website. So I think it's just a different one also.
Yeah. That is just the crazy. I guess they did. Yeah, they haven't gotten the price they wanted yet. Is kind of my thought. They probably trying.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. I mean, one day when I'm like, Taylor Swift level famous, obviously I'll buy the website from him and he'll be happy with that price, I'm sure. But until then,
Okay. Okay. Well, I do hope one of you gets it, or maybe they'll hold a reality competition to see who wins the thing.
and Emily Henry, we've talked about. I actually would maybe like to do this.
Yeah.
Use it as like a disambiguation website. Are you looking for Emily Henry? Does that person write books? Does that person sing songs? Is that person a cookware brand?
So you'd
And
have a
like how
flow
people
chart, like the closing screen on my channel. Like this is kind of like this. It'd be
Oh
like
my God,
this.
exactly like this, except it all says Emily Henry. That's exactly what it would be like.
That's amazing. I love this a lot. I'm all about it.
It's really good. Also, that's a great flow chart.
Oh,
I
thank
really
you.
like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, big props to Canva because Canva like had the design. I just changed around the words, but yeah,
I love Canva so much.
Canva's great. Like Canva really does
Yeah.
does a lot for a lot of people. Bubble Fight Club and Jamie 88888. Great to see you tonight. Welcome in. Oh, so much chat to catch up on. This is great. Mental
Yay,
health.
hi everybody.
Bubble says mental health attorney Emily Henry wins the gladiator battle. Sorry, Emily Henry music.
Tragic, absolutely tragic.
And Coops is all.
But but deserved. Like I accept that loss. The mental health lawyer for sure should win, 100%.
Yeah, you're right. I think like what they're doing for society is like the greatest Emily Henry contribution.
Exactly,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
really
Like
great.
thank you on behalf of all Emily Henrys.
1000%. The Coop says all these Emily Henrys sound like a D&D party where everyone wanted to mess with the dungeon master. Let's go.
That's really good.
That is. Oh my gosh.
That's really good. I like that a lot.
So 2 questions from Coop's comment. 1, have you been a dungeon master? And 2,
I have.
oh, what's it like? Tell me more.
I've this much I have.
Okay.
So I've DM'd for my family. And I have DM'd Christmas. We did like a Christmas one shot that ended up taking 2 days to play, which I'm told is very normal for D&D. And so I was the D&D and my family all played Christmas themed heroes who had to save Santa in the North Pole. And it was a delight. It was very fun.
That does sound amazing. That isn't
It's really fun.
Hey Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. And Michelle says Dadley Henry was amazing. Dadley Henry.
Yeah, my dad, his Twitch username is Dadley Henry Music. So you know who he's the dad of. And he the whole, it was very like dad who doesn't want to get a cat, but then the cat likes him the best. He was like dad that doesn't want to play D&D, but then does incredible at D&D for no reason.
Oh my.
We played actually. He was very good.
So good. And I mean, I guess the question, I think I missed it, but who won? Would you know who won? Was there a winner?
So the heroes as a group won. They did save Santa. Nobody
Sweet.
died. So that's
Victory?
good. I think you mostly just win as a group, right? I hope.
I
that's
think
how you
so. I mean, there's no set way that you can win or lose a game like that, especially with one shots, because you can kind of make your own story with it. So it's pretty cool. Of course,
we had fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun. I'm really glad that worked out. Now, have the community played D&D with you as well?
No, we've never. So some of my community members DM and play their own games, but we have never done one on my channel.
Okay.
I know Auburn Music does that on her channel. She does. Does she stream her D&D game? I don't know, but she's in a D&D game with a bunch of other streamers. And I hear about that occasionally.
Yeah. Bubble says, which is tragic.
Yeah, it's true. Dr. Koobles, what could you possibly have said to get so incredibly censored by this? It says hostile message blocked.
What? Really?
You called me a nerd. Wow. Jail. Go to jail.
Well, that's a misunderstanding on the part of the bot. Sorry about that, my friend. Yeah. Actually came through in my chat fine, so okay.
Oh, interesting. It censored it for me. I'm in your chat through like the website.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, Henry, good to see you. Good to see you, Davy and Emily. Hype. Yeah, big time hype. We're really excited to have you here. I know we were sussing this out a while ago, and I'm really glad we lined up a time that worked out great. So this is going to be...
I know. Davy, you pointed out when we were talking about this that I've somehow never been on this show, even though like we've known each other through Twitch
Oh yeah.
like at least 3
We
years.
met in
Like
person one
I've
time.
known you a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we've met in person. Like it's a no-brainer. I can't believe we haven't done it before. I'm very happy to be
For
here.
sure.
Thank you.
And as I was saying, like you have so much fun conversations. Like it was a natural choice. And so natural.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It is really cool
I
to
love just chatterboxing. And actually on that topic, I think I cut you off. You were asking me two questions, and I interrupted fully to answer the first question. And the first one was like, "Have you
have
DM'd?"
a DM'd, yeah.
And then you were gearing up for a second question, and I just
I did
ran
ask
away with it.
I did ask it though. The second question was, have you done D&D with your community? Which
Got
was
it.
answered.
Got it.
So yeah. So we're good there. Yeah. The thing I've learned this year is that Dungeons and Dragons is so much more popular than I realized, especially on Twitch. Like I did not know how many people were into it. Like everybody
It is having a whole moment.
Yeah.
It's like back in a big way.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, we're seeing it everywhere. Like you see it IRL, you see it on Discord, you see it on stream. Like there's a website that our friend Rothgar Aurora, like one of our really good friends here in the community, recommended, like Roll D20, which can let you play the tabletop simulator version of it online, and that works really well too. Like it's really amazing stuff.
It's really cool how they've brought D&D into like these modern times with, especially in the pandemic when people were trying to find ways to hang out, not in person. And it's really nice that there's all this technology now that lets that happen. I'm also told, I don't know the numbers on this at all, but I'm pretty sure this is true, that Critical Role, the popular D&D show, is like one of Twitch's top viewed channels. I think that's true. Maybe that's true not if you're a video game, but I know that it's pretty heavily viewed on this here website, twitch.tv. Do you know, Davy, do you know Dimension 20? Do you know the Dropout folks?
I don't. Oh, I do want to welcome the Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in. So good to see you.
We have a raid. Hello. Hi, Ghostly.
Ghostly Miko. Nice to see you again. Welcome. How was your stream? But tell me more about.
So I am a D&D nerd, but very much in I'm a fan of some of the actual plays, and less that I play myself. I actually met quite a few of my regular community members here on Twitch through an actual play podcast called The Adventure Zone, which they do shorter running D&D games and role-playing games. And it's the McElroy brothers. They do the podcast My Brother and Me, if you've heard of that. And The Adventure Zone is their D&D podcast they do with their dad. It's delightful. And I've written a bunch of songs about The Adventure Zone, which is how, like, I ended up being on one of the brothers' Twitch channel. And that's how I met a lot of my community members, because they are also fans of The Adventure Zone. And Dimension 20 is another one of these actual play shows, and it's incredibly good and very funny, and it's just great.
I love it. I love it a lot, folks. I'm gonna go welcome in our friends from the raid. Folks, thank you so much for joining in. How you doing? I predict a riot. Ghostly Miko, thank you so much for the raid. It's nice to see you all here. I'm glad your stream was great. I'm Davy. I'm a variety streamer based in Los Angeles, California. And our guest tonight is Emily Henry Music, a singer-songwriter based out of the Washington, D.C. area, more or less. I think the DMV might be the most... Very good. Yeah. It's out of the Mid-Atlantic, and it's part of our series is what we call Sandwich Q&A. It's nice to have you all here. Thank you for the raid. Phasmophobia seems like a fun game too. I don't know if you played that one, Emily, but that's...
Ooh, no. Tell me about it.
I think it's about... You're basically like trying to find ghosts, and anybody from the raid let us know. Like, it's kind of the idea.
Has Auburn played this one? Has Auburn streamed this one?
I'm pretty sure Auburn has played this. Yeah, Cats is spooky. Yeah. You got it.
If it's got Tim Burton vibes, then it's the one I'm thinking of that Auburn has played.
Yeah, I think that's right. And Penguin Superhero, welcome in as well. Can we give a shout to our friend Penguin? Earlier in the chat, Hendu says, I've been wanting to get into Dimension 20. Let me know about, let us know about, I'd love to get into it too. Like, I love learning.
It's a really good starting point, I would say. If you are curious about D&D and you're like, "Oh, I want to get into this," but like what a crazy world filled with, it seems like you have to know so much to be involved. Dimension 20 is really good for people who are interested but don't know everything there is to know about like the D&D rule book,
Mm-hmm.
for instance. It is so Dropout is a channel that is populated by comedians.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a bunch of different shows on there. And Dimension 20 is their D&D show. So everybody at the table is like an improv actor. So there are voices, there are jokes, like there are really strong characters and like really just like good narrative moments. Like everybody there knows how to be on camera, and so they're not just playing D&D, they're putting on a great show. And so it's really, really, it's really good.
So it's like a stage, sort of a stage reenactment of D&D, basically. That sounds.
Well, except it's live, except they're doing it live.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That is
so there's
really
just like
good.
cameras pointed at all of them the whole time, and that's the show.
Wow.
It's great.
That does sound really good. Could you imagine like some of the
It's
roles,
great.
like the gladiator, the warrior, the bard, all the cool like classic roles in the game, like in a show like that? That's pretty cool. I love it. Thank you for mentioning it.
It's very cool. Yeah, please. If you get into it, let me know. Would love to hear.
Yeah. And thank you for the shout, Jamie. I appreciate that. To our friend Penguin. Henry says, I haven't played D&D since 3.5, but I've been
That's a long time.
Oh yeah, true. But I've been watching a lot of Game Changer recently, and I actually met a couple of the Dimension 20 folks on a cruise a couple of years ago.
No way. That's incredible.
They were great. They just haven't had time to watch it yet. That is cool.
I mean, there's so many shows, so that's fair enough. I need to know who you met. Who did you meet, Hendu? Were you on Joko Cruise? Is that where? Yeah, so there are editions of Dungeons and Dragons, and we are on fifth edition right now. So 3.5 is like, that's a while back.
Yeah, it was Joko Cruise. Nice. Cool.
Oh, we're finding. Oh yes, Joko Cruise. There we go.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I want to go so bad one day.
Journal of Improbable Things. Welcome, friend. Oh, I watched my first episode of Game Changer recently. It is so good.
Oh, it's so good. That's another Dropout show, and it's an insane game show. The premise is every episode is different.
Yeah.
So none of the contestants ever know what is going to happen on any episode ever. and they have to figure it out like as it goes. So it's always like 10 out of 10 chaotic and super funny. And again, it's populated by comedians, so it's always very, very funny.
Oh, that is great.
Davey, you're just getting a crash course in nerd media you need to catch up on. So
I do have a lot of catching up. I hope
you've got like a pen and paper.
I know.
For all these nerd recommendations.
I need a giant, like, you're right. Like, I need to write.
Like I need a big whiteboard.
Somebody
Game Changer.
I gotta get a massive paper pad ready to write all this down. Yeah.
Novelty pencil, huge pencil.
Bubble the Jokernaut. I love it. Henry says, "Oh heck yeah, you go next year?" Emily, the question. You should go. That sounds like a fun idea.
I would love to go. Yeah. One day I'll have cruise money and I'll use it on Joko Cruise.
I love it. Hey Mon, what's good, my friend? Can we give a shout to our friend Monsa Murky? What an awesome artist. Level 32 has been achieved today. I think that's in Hype Train. That's unbelievable.
Wait a minute. Are you talking hype trade levels?
No, not in this channel. Just to be clear, like
in any channel, that's quite a high level.
That is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's pretty impressive stuff. So.
Oh my god.
IRL.
IRL. Okay. This makes a little more sense. I'm not gonna lie.
I gotcha. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. Okay. IRL level 32 is pretty sweet though. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Can you? What's the highest you've gotten?
Are you talking hype train levels now?
No, well, I don't know. Oh, birthday. No kidding. Wow.
Happy birthday, Mont.
Yeah. Well, I
don't know how we all freaked out about the way that you said that. Happy birthday. I hope 32 treats you really well.
Oh, I got you. I totally didn't get that. Mon, happy birthday. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Not too shabby. IRL level 32. Yeah. See, you were talking about nerd culture a moment ago.
Right, and we're here on the video game website, so it could have been anything.
I was completely not catching that, and thank you for picking it up for me. Mon says, "No, I got broken in other ways. Someone brought my entire throne wish list. Mon, holy cow, that's amazing!
My God, what a birthday present! Wow. That's incredible."
Yeah, so let me do a shout out Mon's channel, folks. If you're not following our friend Monster Murky, first of all, she's an impressive artist, so please follow her. Like, she's great. Like, super, super great. It's super great to have you during Pride Month too. By the way, everybody. Like, thank you so much. This is like great timing for everyone. I love it. Like, amazing stuff. Let me catch up on chat. There's so much chat to catch up on. But happy birthday, man! I'm so glad you got to hang out here with us, and I'm really happy for you. It's so good to see you, my friend. Okay, so oh no, Jamie did this to me. I'm sorry. Ooh, big oof on me. Okay. Cardboard Jason, welcome. One day you'll be invited as a guest performer on Joko. I want this so bad.
Let's manifest it, guys. That sounds great.
If we believe in it, we can make it happen. Absolutely.
If you believe and you think about it really hard, then it happens. That's how it works, I guess.
Kat says, look, if Emily goes as a guest, I'm going on my first Joko. Lego. Yeah, this is great. Henry says I'm putting out a post-cruise survey too. Nice. Good call. I love it. Thank you for getting the word out.
Y'all.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Henry says, but yeah, it would be amazing if Emily and Juliana Finch were brought on as official guests. Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you know Juliana Finch, Davy?
I know the name. I'm familiar.
I toured with her and with Laser. My last time around, it was all three of us.
Okay.
But she's an amazing singer-songwriter. She's based in North Carolina, and she streams here on Twitch every now and again. I want to say her name is Juliana Finch Music here on Twitch. She's great. She's really good.
Yeah, that is
really, Hendu? Oh my gosh, wait, Hendu, what stop did you see me at? This is amazing.
Yeah. Let us know, Hendu. And for those of you joining us, the Boston stop. Oh, there you go. That's right. Hendu's around Boston.
The Boston stop.
Love it.
Oh my God, incredible.
Yeah. Hendu, by the way, did you know about the other Emily Henry? The one that writes best-selling novels?
She really is a bestseller. Like, she's big time popular.
That is wild. But so are you though. Like, I feel like that could be
one day I believe in myself, and one day I will win this Google fight for sure.
Yeah. And this is only because I've seen her books in the bookstore. But I think we all had that moment when we saw that book, like, oh, was that you, Emily? Like the Emily Henry music? And
absolutely. Yeah, like I said, I literally do get Facebook messages from like IRL friends who haven't seen me in a while who are like, did you write a book?
I dig it. But yeah, let's see. Oh, hey, Alistair, UK, what's going on? What up? But hello there. I'll shout out to Alistair. Okay, so let's get back to. Oh, yeah. Well, we had so much fun talking about all this. We'll talk more about D&D moments because obviously this is a hot topic over here, so I love it.
Love talking about D&D. I'm such a dilettante in this area, but love talking about it.
Yeah, dig it. But folks, before we get into all that, let's get into the sandwich of the week. And what is it? Well, let's go find out. Here, so we got tonight. I do want to give a shout out to our local Cuban restaurant Versailles for providing the meat of this, no pun intended. This is called the Cuban leftover sandwich. It's a hybrid of my own ingredients plus ingredients from leftovers from their restaurant. So you see the braised pork on the bottom layer. That's just leftover from my meal from yesterday, which we had at an office party. I provided my own ham and Swiss cheese and mustard. And the rolls, this is a hybrid homemade / takeout Cuban sandwich. I'm very excited about this. So
delightful.
Thank you. Now Emily,
why did I have dinner?
Kat says I want that bread very much. Yeah, this baguette. I shout out to Whole Foods Market. I got the baguette at Whole Foods, so I may as well do some cross promotion, being on Twitch and everything. So there you go. But
imagine being sponsored by Whole Foods. That would be the dream. They've got snacks in there.
Oh, I did. Oh my gosh, yeah. Right, for real. Like,
yeah, they really do.
So much good food there. Like, we can clown on how expensive it is, but it's like really good stuff. Like,
yeah. If you're a millionaire, you're eating well.
Well said. Yeah, for real. I mean, even the crackers cost like $10 over there, but it's still it's good quality crackers.
I literally bought a container of. Do you know nonpareils, the chocolates that have like the tiny white little
Okay.
balls on top of them,
Mhm.
and yeah. Okay, so I bought a box that was like this big. So normal box of uh, chocolate size. It was $11, and I bought two boxes because I do what I want. I'm a grown up.
Mhm. Oh, that's
Hmm.
no. I think it's lovely. I think it's lovely. Brendan's asked, "What's
Sometimes you
this?"
just have to spend $22 on chocolate.
But if the moment look, let me tell you, if the moment calls for it, though, I consider that a good investment, right? Um,
I do too because I don't do that very often. Where I get like fancy something for no reason. Like, I'm usually try to stick to a budget more or less. And this time I was like, it's time for a little treat. And that treat is very expensive
oh
chocolate.
man, I feel like that's kind of its own topic. Like, what is the one thing you'd be willing to spend extra on? And everybody's got one version of that, you know.
At least one.
Oh, for real,
Um,
for real.
oh, it's tough. It's tough when you have expensive taste but no money. That's that's the situation I find myself in
I see.
often.
I see.
I think number one for me is I'm very into fancy tea. I fully became a tea person in the pandemic. I don't do coffee because it doesn't sit in my tummy very well. So I do tea instead for my caffeine needs. And I've gotten really into fancy traditional Chinese brewed tea called gongfu tea, which has like different ceramics. You use different stuff. You don't use a Western tea kettle. Um, and the tea ranges from normal price to as expensive as you could possibly imagine. And like it definitely is better. Like the more you spend on tea, unfortunately, for
Oh, really? It's like
yeah.
it's a little bit like wine, but maybe
It kind of is like wine,
yeah.
like there's a very comfortable middle where like you
Uh-huh.
don't have to be spending $5, but you also don't have to spend $100 a bottle, and you can get some wine that tastes pretty good. Tea is actually pretty similar to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brendan, I do want to just quickly mention since I saw you join in a little bit late. This is our sandwich of the week. This is a Cuban sandwich that partially homemade. I did see in the chat there was a recommendation for an Italian roll so that this doesn't scrape the upper part of your mouth, and I think that's
I like
valid.
that. I
Uh,
like that.
It's a good
Also, hi,
call.
Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan, what's going on? Give you a shout to indubitably, Brendan. We have a point redeemed in the chat. I do want to let the people from Emily's community know that we have a lot of wacky point redeems on here, and I invite you to use all of them.
Wait, you do? Wait,
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't looked at him. Okay, wait.
many. So go, feel free to peruse the menu of wacky point redeems. I got one in the queue for Monster Murky for your birthday,
I don't know
Mon.
what any of these are.
Oh, that's the beauty. When you find out, it gets really, really fun. So, part of the excitement is finding out what they do. You'd be surprised how hilarious some of these can be. But Mon, here we go. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Okay, Mon says, I will create a gateway that will break the reality between the realms of void and our realm to venture into the alternate timeline, where I will achieve the lifetime supply of the beloved Klondike bar, where I can have a bar whenever I crave such things. Well, now I want a Klondike bar. That's the takeaway from Coop. I love it.
That's really good.
For that chocolate coated ice cream loaded big no room for room for stick. What you do for a Klondike bar? All right. Thank you so much.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
And thank you, Mon.
I'm very curious about this one that just says Bloom. Just says Bloom.
That shouldn't have been. Oh, so Bloom is literally me singing Bloom. Like, do you remember Bloom?
Oh, I see.
The great Bloom craze of 2021. Like, everybody was like singing karaoke of Bloom or performing Bloom on stream.
I kind of do. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was like a big. So is that not supposed to be there anymore?
Yeah, I meant to turn that off.
Okay, I didn't see it. It's not there.
Okay, no worries. Oh, there they. Oh my gosh, they're all being redeemed. Okay, so this is the most popular redeemed by a mile. This is called Bean Boozled. You might actually be familiar with it. So let me. Holy crap! All right, we're gonna space this out. We want to make sure we get in some conversation with Emily tonight. We're gonna space these out, but
you really got what you wished for here.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you to everyone but Brandon who has redeemed Bloom.
No, Brendan's cool too. Brendan's cool too. Have you ever done Bloom on stream like every once in a or like? Oh, you weren't part of that?
No, I never have. Yeah.
Okay. I see Bloom. Okay, we'll do Bloom. I'll do Bloom for you. When we think, I don't know if you remember Turbo Swim from the old days, but our buddy Turbo Swim did that song all the time, so we always think of him when we do Bloom. So, yeah. Aw. Okay, we'll do Bloom. Absolutely. Okay. So, but first, the more important pressing issue, that of the Bean Boozled beans. If you've not done this before, Emily, I hope you never do, because these are disgusting tasting. Like these.
Is this the one where you eat when you don't know what it is? Oh no!
The notorious BEAN. Like.
Oh no!
I know. It's 11. All right.
But this is a fun bean container. What?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Well, that's like the best part.
So fancy. It really is. It's amazing.
For sure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's actually nice because it takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. It's like you can pull one out.
Yeah.
I'll actually do a second one. I'll do an extra one tonight. So. Okay. Wow. Oh, 3 of them came out. Let's try that again.
Oh my. This is what can't technology do? This is incredible.
Yeah. We'll take this one. This will be marshmallow or stink bug. The first one is either going to be dirty dishwater or birthday cake. Now I'm hoping it's birthday cake for Mon's birthday. I mean, Mon celebrating level 32 today, and I mean that's a great hype train. Let's see. Here we go. It is birthday cake. Let's go.
I was really hoping for your sake, Davy, that it was not dirty dishwater, so that's great.
Thank you. And Chisholm, great to see you again as well. Davy secretly loves them. I can see why you say it, why you would think that. See where we're coming from. Okay. So sorry to the chat. The chat was rooting for the bad bean.
Of course.
But we get another shot at it. Here it is. This is either going to be stink bug or toasted marshmallow. Now,
why would stink bug even be? What crazed imagination came up with that? No.
Coops says, are there swears in this channel? There are swears in this channel. We can cuss on this one. There might be some after.
You guys are free on my channel. We don't swear.
Yeah, there you go.
Do whatever you want.
I love it, Coop. There you go. It's a toasted marshmallow.
2 for 2.
Let's go.
Yes, Davy.
Sorry, buddy. Boom. Jason loves the swearing too. I love it. Oh my gosh. 2 victories for the price of 1 on a Tuesday. Let's go.
Heck yes.
That was great. Thank you, everybody. Well, actually, thank you, and I'm sorry because that did not.
You didn't get to see anything funny happen. He just simply ate some jelly beans.
Swear Tuesday. I love it. Okay, so what do we have next? And by the way, Mon, thank you very much for the Klondike redeem. Another epic entry. Mon is a great writer, among other things.
Amazing.
Yeah. Velveeta. We haven't done this in a while.
What's Velveeta? Do you eat cheese in this one, or?
Let's find out. Let's see. Velveeta. Okay. Let me see. Just need to prepare the Velveeta, and then we will do the Velveeta together. Okay. So what is Velveeta? That's a good question. Well, first you gotta reach over here. And when you do, you kind of get it ready, and then when the moment strikes right, Velveeta! That's it. That's the redeem.
Oh, it's mac and cheese. Wait, you just show the mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Shells and cheese.
Well, I didn't know Velveeta made mac and cheese, so this has been informative for me. I was so afraid that you were going to put Velveeta cheese into your mouth and that was the redeem.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would you do this to yourself? But thankfully you haven't done that.
Oh, no. We wouldn't eat it. Yeah. That was a reach. I had to lean in for that one this time. Brendan's right. Expire TwitchCon mac and cheese, which is correct. I need to replenish it. I just haven't gone around it.
It's from TwitchCon?
It's from TwitchCon 2022.
Oh,
it's 2 years old.
Don't eat that.
Yeah, don't eat that. Don't want to eat that one.
No.
And let's see. You can use Velveeta to make mac and cheese.
Oh, Kat, that would have been diabolical.
I was afraid it meant Velveeta had to go on the special sandwich. Ooh, no. But sometimes
That's evil.
Sometimes it's good though. You could add Velveeta to a sandwich and it makes it better. No, you're not. Like good Velveeta, not that. I should be specific. Like not that one. Like,
well, I mean, not the mac and cheese, obviously, but also still.
Cassis does it. Yeah, that's great. Jamie says it's made of plastic. It's fine.
Oh God.
It's not really going to. It's not really expired. See, that's the thing. You know, it should be.
Oh God, is it really not expired?
No. We're joking that because it's made out of plastic, it's not.
Oh, because it's made out of plastic.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna need to see the expiration date.
Oh no, that expiration date. I don't want to scare people like
way
that.
in the past.
That expiration date could trigger people. Like might be better not to.
Fair enough.
Ray Tracer says like roll for sandwich. Now roll for sandwich. It's great you mentioned that. I have some D&D dice that my cousin Firelord Critch gave me, specifically for the purpose of me doing a roll for sandwich. So there they are. Aren't these nice?
They're pretty.
Yeah. You got all the dies. You have
love them.
All the classics, the famous D20. You have your D3. You know the regular D6. Like everything's here. Pretty cool. So yeah, shiny math rocks.
Math rocks.
Yeah, math rocks for the win. Good stuff. Hey, what's going on, Kuya? Kuya Sci Live. What's up? What up? Shout out to Kuya. Okay. Let me see. If you eat.
What is roll for sandwich though? What do you do?
Oh, it's a TikTok thing. Like, so basically, you would use these dice to determine your ingredients for a sandwich. So like.
Okay.
There's a formula. I think you have to look it up, but you roll this one, and then the number will tell you what ingredient you get. Maybe it's going to be turkey. Maybe it's going to be hoisin sauce. Which would be weird, but stuff like that. And then you take this die, and then you roll it, and then you take the triangle one, and you roll it. You take this one, and you roll it.
Huh.
Yep.
I could see that going wrong, but also maybe right.
Oh, it could definitely go wrong. I think we've seen sometimes these things can go way wrong, depending on how things roll around. Oh, thank you for the hydrate command.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the McElroy brothers, who I mentioned before, the Adventure Zone is their podcast. They are D&D boys, and they did it during their holiday show. Okay.
Nice.
See, I didn't see this year's holiday show, so I was not aware of Roll for Sandwich.
Yeah. The Candlelights one was so funny, but Travis was just delicious. Nice. So sometimes it's just delicious.
Sounds good. Now I need to see. I hope Candlelights is still up somewhere because I really missed the boat on that one.
So Cardboard Jason has redeemed Boom Roasted. Let's do it. Hey Panda, what's going on? Give me a shout to Rusty Panda.
Boom Roasted. I'm so sorry. I've betrayed Trav Nation. Wait, Ray Tracer, really? They answered your question on Candlelights?
Nice.
Okay. Now I'm definitely gonna watch it. This is incredible.
Ray,
congratulations.
GG, Ray. That's amazing. That's really amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rusty Panda. It's great to see you again, Panda. Welcome in. Panda's also a variety streamer. Does a lot. Does interviews too. Really fun.
So many streamers here right now. Hi, everybody.
Oh, for sure. So Boom Roasted for Jason, Cardboard Jason. Okay, Cardboard Jason. Man, you are so kind to go out of your way to come over here and hang out with Emily and me tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Boom Roasted. Yeah.
Is that you say a compliment, but
yeah,
it's a roast? I'm sorry I'm making you explain all your bits because I don't know.
That's
great. I like that.
Thank you.
An aggressive compliment. That's excellent.
That's the perfect description. I really do like it. Jason says, I'm so burnt. Oh no.
That's really good.
Someone get our friend some lotion to soothe that out. Oh my gosh.
No, Jason's never gonna recover.
It's just Neosporin. I know. It's over for Jason. I'm sorry, Jason.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of made that point. You were gonna. I was thinking similarly to Jason, except I'm also very flammable. So Rippadoodles, true. Burnt of cardboard. That does not end well. Oh my gosh. So Cat, it's funny. Here's what's hilarious about Cat's Redeem. The redeem was going to be get something from the room. It was gonna be this book. I had this all set up. But,
you had like the cue ready to go.
Mm-hmm. But isn't it just fun? Like, what a funny story indeed. Like
she's got she's got cute art on her books. Like I like the font. You know, they're cute. I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
they're well written. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. Oh yeah. But props to both Emily Henrys for being awesome content creators. For real. For real.
We're equally famous.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh
But
my gosh, Jinx. What?
yeah, I love
Amazing.
it. Let's see. Anything else in there? Okay, so we've covered a lot of this. We have the Twitch national anthem. Oh my gosh. All right. Whew. Well, thank you very much for that. Who's redeemed the anthem? Oh, Mon did. Okay. Well, Mon, it's your birthday. Let's do it for you.
Yay. Oh,
Um,
Brendan, we talked about the domain emilyhenry.com earlier. No, neither one of us has it. None of the Emily Henrys have triumphed over the father who won't give away the website.
the fight continues.
The fight continues.
It's quite a battle. I mean,
It's been years.
Wow, years. No kidding. That's amazing. That's some wild stuff.
It really is.
Okay. Let me try to get through this as quickly as I can, so that we can stay on. So we don't. So that we can keep rolling here. Okay, folks, get yourselves some emotes and let's cheer for the singing and playing of the Twitch national anthem. Let's go. Where's my button for that? Ah, here it is. Sweet. Here we go. Okay. There it is. Can you see the dawn is rising? Cheer the host with bits. The show for you to follow. Bless almighty Twitch. But the host and may we see them hit their goals. And bless the fans, this is their home. May the mods protect the chat room, they're our friends. Put you on the land we love until the end. Woo! Thank you, Emily.
Incredible. Wow.
Thank
Feeling
you,
very
friend.
patriotic about our country, Twitch.tv.
I dig it. Thank you so much, Mond. I'm still trying to figure out the intro though, but the rest of it I think went pretty well. But thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, this is just funny, me just clowning on the idea of doing an anthem for the channel or for Twitch.
I love it.
Yeah, there's other vibes. I'll tell you more about that another time. But yeah, it's based on an existing song for sure. But the lyrics are like my own. But thank you for look at these emotes in the chat. Thank you everybody, Scissorman and Emily and Ray and Kat. I love it. Thank you, friends.
I had to wave a flag. You know what I mean?
Kat, you actually have hit it on the nose. That is exactly where it's from. It's from the musical Chess. That's a good ear. That's exactly where that's the merchandiser's theme from Chess, from the musical Chess. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That is a very good ear. Wow, thanks. Yeah, well done.
Did you really make this website, Leslie? Linktree/which Emily Henry? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Kat, I really enjoy Chess too. It's like top 5 musical for me. It's a great musical. It's really fun. So eventually I hope to learn like even more songs from there. But nice.
This does exist. This is the actual Linktree.
Which Emily Henry's an actual Linktree?
Here you go. This is I don't know if I'm allowed to do links, but
okay.
That's the first one had an extra E in it. So the one I did is
Oh, I love it. You mind if is it going to be a problem if I show this on stream? Let me go see. Let me double check that.
No, you can't say the dad who's got the URL is a butt. That's not nice. He's being a good dad. He's just not being a good dad to me specifically.
It's fair. No. It's fair. I mean, nobody's obligated to give a, if you purchase the domain fair and square, I think it's fair. Let's go take a look at this. This is actually great. Look at these.
It's really funny.
Emily Henry, mental health attorney. We're not going to dox her, but Emily Henry, mental health attorney is obviously the most badass. that
Couldn't agree
is.
more.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. I do agree with that. But
Yeah, she wins
Yeah.
by a landslide.
and Emily Henry music, I love it. Right near the top, and even your
I know. I like how I'm second, and then like the author's like way later.
I think it gives you an idea who made the site, right? Like this is great. I do love this. Your website, you got your Twitch.
With the links, it's very nice. It's very clean looking. This is great.
I'm very impressed. Like this is really good. And then Emile Henry cookware, phenomenal.
Mhm.
And then it's at the bottom of Emily Henry
Some
author. Blah,
cookware.
blah, blah, blah. It's like just the happenstance.
It's really
Like,
funny.
yeah, she kind of writes books. Like,
Yeah. Oh, also, you might know, but maybe not.
oh, that's great.
Oh my god.
Emily Henry's author ranking would go up if she actually provided any contact info at all for fan mail, so the other Emily Henry don't have to deal with her lost fan mail anymore. Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't think I told you that, Davy, but I have in fact received fan mail for the other Emily Henry. Like from a 9th grade English class, was like writing to her favorite author, Emily Henry. But unfortunately, the only P.O. box available for an Emily Henry on the internet is mine. So she clearly just sent it to me and hoped I was the same person. And I'm not. I've been trying to get it back to the other Emily Henry, but she doesn't have a P.O. box. She doesn't have like a way to send her mail. So
not even a P.O. box. Wow.
I know, not even a P.O. box. I feel like I've contacted her publisher. They did not get back to me. I've had another author like go up to her people at a conference, and apparently they were sort of like, no, she doesn't have a way for mailing. And that's so 2 strikes so far. I still have this letter. I'm hanging on to it because I feel like she's gonna want it one day, you know. But
imagine you just go to a coffee shop. You go to like a star. I don't know where you go for coffee, but you go to a coffee or tea place. You run into someone, you recognize the face. It's the other Emily Henry's. Like, I've been looking for you for years. Here's a letter that a fan was.
I carry it with me everywhere. Here you go.
Oh, that's great.
God. Yeah, really.
I
wish she would just appear so I could give her this letter.
That's great. I don't actually know that if Bubble says also, is it on purpose that Emily Henry music populates as Emily Henry in small letters and author populates as Emily Henry in giant letters?
That's funny. I have all of my the pages on my website are all lowercase because I was just feeling the aesthetic at the time, and that's the whole reason. So I did this to myself, I guess.
Sorry, I got just really quickly just to review.
It's really important that you eat this delicious sandwich that you made. So
this is top. This is like top. This is quality right here, by the way. This is serious quality for sure. It's a Cuban sandwich. Yeah. I'm surprised that the other Emily Henry isn't at least on like I mean whatever whatever Twitter is called now. I don't want to use that stupid name, but she
probably is, and she's definitely on Instagram.
Mhm.
You know, and it is true. I have not tried social media, and I might have better luck that way. And it truly didn't occur to me, Davy, until you said that just now. So maybe I will try that.
Okay. Yep, right on. And oh yeah, and Senor Sandwich. That's right, Charlie. It's good to see you. And I think I saw Kuya in the chat earlier who said, why not a coffee and tea place? I think coffee and tea seems like a really solid call. It opens your horizons. Oh my gosh, we got another raid! Holy cow! Welcome in, friends.
Hi!
How's it going? Bill, it's good to see you,
guys.
This thing's low. My goodness. I predict a riot. Oh, let's go. Bill, thank you so much for the raid. Woo.
Bill, you call your community Lara Cats?
Mhm.
That's so good. That's so good.
Our friend
love that so much.
I love it too. Bill, you are a clever one. Thank you so much for the raid. It's nice to see you all again. My name is Davey. I'm a variety streamer based in Los Angeles, California. And our friend who just raided is Bill Larkin Music, who is an incredibly talented and witty comedian and musician out of Chicago, Illinois. Give our friend a follow if you're not already. Give a shout. The link is in the chat for a mod. Jack, great to see you. Amber, welcome in. And Bell says, there they are indeed. I'm Davy. I'm a variety streamer, as mentioned. And this is our guest tonight for our interview series, Emily Henry, who is not
Hi,
to be
guys.
who is not to be confused with this Emily Henry who writes books for a living.
Not me. Not me. Didn't do that one. Didn't write funny stories.
But our friend Emily Henry does plays music and has a lot of original songs. A lot of it is out on all the music platforms. You've been on tour. You've done music on IRL, and you stream on Twitch. It's just really just a great, well-rounded collection of ways to find your music.
Yay! I'm trying. I'm on Twitch 3 times a week, and I have got 3 albums on streaming by now, and I'm going on tour this summer. I'm going on tour in like a month or less. It's a house concert tour that's going all over the US and stopping briefly in Canada. So if you live sort of anywhere in the US, there's like a fair chance that I'm going to play a house concert near you. I would say like follow me on social or check out my website, emilyhenrymusic.com, to get that announcement, because that's being announced like ASAP, like in the next day or two. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah, so the venues, Helix, will almost all be private residences. So what I'm going to do is list the cities and like the general neighborhood. And then when folks like RSVP to the shows, like soon before the concert, they'll get the address, but I'm not like advertising everybody's address.
Oh, that's true.
for
address and phone number.
Yeah, and here's where they live, and here's the Google Maps of their house.
That's a good point.
I sing, to answer your question, I sing like pop folk is sort of what I call my music. I have a synth pop album, and I have an acoustic album and an album that is like much more heavily folk pop, emphasis folk. But when I'm here on Twitch, I play acoustic guitar, so it basically all sounds a little folkier than it might otherwise. So I say folk pop as an umbrella for what I do. But yeah, it's all pop adjacent.
It's pretty
stuff.
fun. Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. I've got like a billion originals. I'm one of the I understand myself to be in the minority here, but I'm one of the Twitch music streamers that does not play very many covers. I play almost all originals by me. I've got like 5 covers in my song list, and the rest are all original.
Cool beans. Lisa likes 70s cheese. I did want to say hello to you as well. Our good friend Lisa's part of the Laura Arquette community, so welcome in. Nice to see you again.
Hi.
And
so good.
Amber's here, Jack's here. Scrolling through here.
Jan has asked where we're from. I'm in the Washington D.C. area right now. I'm in Northern Virginia. And Davy, you're in LA, yes?
I'm in Los Angeles, California, the home of the sunshine and the earthquakes. But it's nice to see you all here tonight. Yeah, and it's funny because it's true. It's funny because
the earthquakes.
Dr. Electro,
the City of Angels and earthquakes.
I guess you could say that. But yeah, absolutely. Dr. Electro, great to see you. And okay, Helix, great to see you too. Who says the last thing we need is a plan? When is the venue going to be Davy's? That's a great question. Are you going to be on the West Coast during any of that?
I am a little bit. So I'm playing in Vancouver, and I am going to play in LA, which is very exciting. That like just got booked. And I'm working really hard on Northern California, but I can't say with any certainty yet. I'm working on it actively. But so yeah, LA for sure. Vancouver, which is very, very, very far north of that. And right now, nowhere else on the coast.
Well, it depending on when it is, like the San Francisco leg might be very attainable for yours truly. So we'll, keep us posted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a few people that live in the north of California, so I'm really trying to get something going for them.
Okay.
Cross your fingers for me. That's like one of the last things I'm trying to do for tour.
Yeah. Chase says, don't forget the wildfires. Oh no, we don't forget those. Like that's true. That's a big part of it too. Or mudslides. Yeah, mudslides too. It's a beautiful place to live.
Wow, what a beautiful
and the traffic.
Los Angeles, California.
So much to love. Like Kat says, and the La Brea tar pits, which are very neat. That's true. See, that's legit.
They are cool. They're fun. They're smaller than you think. They're in the same bucket as Stonehenge, where when you visit, you're like, oh, that's quite a bit smaller than I thought it would be. Interesting.
Yeah. Jan says,
but still cool.
I like it. And I like that, Jan. I mean, I'm glad you got a chance to check it out. Let me see.
Oh yes, of course, Rachel. I'm trying for Northern California. Cross your fingers.
Rachel, that'd be really good. And Princess Purrs and Kitty, welcome in. It's great to see you. Trying to catch up, so much cat to catch up on. Yeah, Vancouver, hype. Let's go. I've never been to Vancouver. It seems really amazing. Have you been?
Vancouver is awesome.
Oh, nice.
I've been a few times actually. It's very much like my area. I live in Northern Virginia, which is, if not the most expensive suburb in America, it's definitely like top 3. This is a very, very expensive place to live because we have a lot of like government contractors who live here. Vancouver is about as expensive as it is here. So it's a great place to visit, but fancy, so fancy. I've had the best dim sum I think I've ever eaten my whole life in Vancouver. It was very good. Bubble Fight Club was there with me having this dim sum. It was delicious.
I believe that. I mean, West Coast dim sum is like top tier, folks. It's like really good.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. It was so good. The Mona Lisa is in that category for me as well. Smaller than you think.
Oh no shit. Nice.
Yeah, real small.
Okay. Scissor misses home of the Dodgers, although someone refuted that the Dodgers are from Brooklyn. Okay. I guess if you want to be hardcore, you could say that for sure. But and then more chat. Journal says, love you, Emily. Thank you for still trying. I was so sad all my possibilities didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Is that what you were referring to earlier?
For the Northern California show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rachel's been trying really hard to help me get a show out there. But we're working on it. We'll see. I've got my fingers crossed.
I do know there's a mutual friend of ours who will be part of this tour. I won't go into specifics just for the interest of not doxing, but that's pretty cool to know.
Yeah, that's very fun.
For sure.
I'm really excited to release the list, and I'm hoping to see a lot of folks that I usually only see here on Twitch.tv, in person and play songs, and it's going to be great.
Yeah. And I think there's some real juice with Scissorman's comment about Cavan Biggio too. I'm actually kind of excited about that transaction. Baseball comment, but
gotcha.
Yeah. Let's keep rolling here. No pun intended.
Hey. Sandwich roll joke.
Roll Alert. For sandwich. Yeah, let's go.
That one's for all the sandwich heads in the audience.
I love it. I love sandwich heads too. That's actually kind of clever. I'll write that down. Add this to my many notes that I've written.
Do it. Davy fans are called sandwich heads. Spread the word.
That's so good. Yeah, I love it. Fred Durst fans in the chat because we're rolling.
It's good.
That's good. That's good.
It's good, Brendan.
Nicely done, Brendan. Have you met Brendan? Brendan's kind of around.
Yeah, I have. Brendan's in this area.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah. All right, King. Fair enough.
King Danbreaker is not into
King Danbreaker, not about it. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I do like a nice biscuit sandwich. Now that biscuit sandwich, oh, that sounds great.
Both a good joke and a good sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So, well done.
For real. Okay, so friends, I see we have a really lively chat tonight. So what better moment than tonight? Okay, we'll turn this car around. Nice. But what better moment to bring in our weekly segment where you get to ask the questions of Emily Henry. Yes, it's your turn to interview our friend in what we call America's favorite moment in Twitch broadcasting.
Do the dance. It's time for random questions. Good stuff. Ask us anything.
All right, let's do it, Emily. Here we are with random questions time. And if any of you want to ask a question tonight, just use the exclamation point question, but also add your question to that line, push enter, and it'll be added to the queue. Yeah, enjoy. And thank you very much. Thank you very much for
go. Ask me all my secrets.
Oh, I forgot to do Bloom. I haven't done Bloom yet. You could save it for the end of the stream, I guess. Brendan, remind me if I forget. If I forget. Because I don't want to forget that. That's a good call. So let's do some questions, and then as things start to settle down, we can do Bloom. We also have starting lineup. Oh my goodness, Charlie. Okay,
so many
redeems. tonight.
Oh my
You have seen them all. But let's get to some questions first, and then mods, do remind me about starting lineup and Bloom, because I know I can get into I can really get carried away with conversation, so I do want to make sure we don't forget those redeems tonight. Okay. Wow. Okay. There are 5 questions in the chat. Well, all right, let's start with Cardboard Jason. First question is, Emily, what's your dream D&D character that you'd want to play for years and years and watch them grow?
Okay, well, when I was an incredibly literate elementary school baby, I read massive fantasy books just like every day. This was me in my pile of giant fantasy books and nothing else. And so I was big into, in that time frame, elves, big into elves. And so I think I probably have to say some kind of magic using elf. I probably mean an elf wizard. Because I need to be true to myself. And if I'm watching the character grow for years, I know that I will not fall out of love with a magic using elf, because I've been in love with that character archetype since I was 4. so I think I have to go with like elf wizard.
You can't go wrong with a wizard. That's pretty good. I like it.
It seems a little fiddly in terms of like the game mechanics. There's a lot of spells and there's like levels and the numbers, but they do magic, and so they do magic. That's kind of a gotcha. Like it doesn't really matter what else is going on. They do magic.
I love it. Okay, so thank you, Cardboard Jason. Great question out of the box. Like, I had high hopes for your community bringing it with the questions. And so far, so good. I love it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, y'all are great. This is such a great queue so far. It says options are 1080p and 1080p. Really? I thought you could reduce the stream quality of a Twitch stream when you're on it. Usually you can.
Yeah, when I'm on mobile, it usually gives me that option.
Yeah.
That's so odd.
That is odd. Sorry about yeah.
Maybe if you refresh. I also am not an expert, so
Yeah. Jan, hopefully that works out for you one way or the other, or or try it on mobile. Maybe that might come out better for you. Okay, so indubitably, Brennan. Next question: how are the Maryland songwriter showcases? Any interest in coming back to jam with us here in the 7th state?
Oh, so I actually have played a couple of Maryland showcases in the last like few months. There's this showcase that is done in the round, and Kim Eaton is the one who runs it, and I'm blanking on the name, which is why I gave you the name of the coordinator, but it's in the round the way they do it at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. So the singer-songwriters are facing each other in a circle, and the audience is kind of like in a circle around them. That was really fun. I really liked that one. Yes, New Deal Cafe. Thank you, Brendan. That's where it was. That was really, really fun. And they do other events as well, other like showcases and that kind of thing. There's a series I used to do a lot, but probably won't play again just because it's logistically complex to participate in, but they're really fun to watch. So if you're looking to like watch a showcase, they're called The 9. We Are The 9 is them on all socials, like number 9. And it's 9 songwriters who play like one song each really fast, or 2 songs each really fast, and then a lightning round of 1 song. So you get within like 2.5 hours, it goes so fast. You get like just like a huge shot of local music and people you might not have heard before. And I met a lot of community members, local music folks, and collaborators that way. I met the guy who ended up producing my debut EP, Matchsticks. I met him doing a 9. So yeah, I like highly recommend that series as a viewer for sure. Mm-hmm. Anyway, your actual question was like, do you want to come back to Maryland and play shows? And the answer is yes.
I love it. That sounds the 9 sounds really exciting. So
the 9's really fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it a lot. Thank you, Brendan, for your question. Let's go to Ray Tracer for the next question. If you could learn another instrument, this is a common question we get here on the Sandwich Show. It's a good question. If you could learn another instrument, what would you play?
This is an easy one because I'm like actively thinking about it right now. I want to learn piano. I think it's time. I've been writing songs for a long time, and I only know the one instrument, acoustic guitar, and there are 3 pianos in my line of sight. There's 2 over there and there's 1 over there. There's no reason why I couldn't learn piano. I just haven't learned piano. So I think it's time. I would like to learn piano.
There's no
So
time
yeah,
like
that's what's next for me.
I like that, and there's no time like the present. Cool. I'm wishing you the best of luck and best of success.
They're right. They're right there.
It's right there, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dad doesn't really play piano. My mom played piano. My family's very musical. My dad's a guitar teacher, and my mom sings. They were in a band when I was born. So they're very musical. And mom played it. My maternal grandmother taught piano for a living. But none of us really play enough to teach me. So it's YouTube videos for this girl. If you know any good piano tutorial videos, like hook me up.
It's pretty cool. Ray Tracer, thank you for your question. A phenomenal question. I love that you had an answer perfectly set up for it. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
For real. You're welcome. Absolutely. Next to Cat, darn it. What is your favorite dinosaur?
Oh, it's so hard. All right. So when I was little, I was big into Triceratops. Is this largely because of The Land Before Time? Yes, probably. I like Triceratops because it was a vegetarian, and I didn't like the ones that chased and ate other animals. That seemed scary to me. And Triceratops seems sort of friendly, and like you could maybe ride one if you asked nicely. Which probably untrue, but that's how I felt as a small child. And this story's going to take a turn, so sorry about this, but my family took me to a Smithsonian exhibit where they had big old animatronic dinosaurs, and the idea was like you walked through this hallway and the dinosaurs were like moving a little bit and like making a little bit of sounds, and like there was like tree sounds, so it's like you're really there, you're really in the past. And I was so gung-ho about this. I was so ready. I was like, let's meet the dinosaurs. And then as soon as I got in there, I was like, absolutely not, I hate this. I'm going in my baby brother's crib and I'm not coming out. We have to leave the museum. So that was sort of like the end of my dinosaur phase. It came to like a very abrupt end. But until then, it was Triceratops.
And I love that the chat's already got comments on it. The most hard-hitting question so far by Cat. It really was. That was for sure.
It was incisive stuff.
Oh yeah. Bubble says, "Excuse you, Sir Raw is very friendly."
There you go. It's except when I saw the animatronic T-Rex, I was like, not once, not even once. Goodbye. Couldn't be me.
Ken, thank you so much for the follow. I do hope that the stream quality is good and is coming through for you though tonight. Hopefully you're getting a pretty smooth stream now. But let me see. And I just want to Justice for Jurassic. My goodness, King. That's funny.
Hi, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie, welcome in. Brendan's comment is great though. Brendan says, "I want to slide down the neck of a dinosaur like Fred Flintstone does in the beginning."
Who doesn't?
Right?
Who doesn't? This is the dream.
It's so good. Sir Rar is much smaller, probably, says Bubble. And Robbie, welcome in. Can we get your official sanction permission to mention the thing? Because we wanted to make absolutely sure that you're good for that. But
is this a thing that I also know about?
Yeah, the mutual thing.
Okay, that's fine with me. If it's cool with Robbie.
Yeah. So let us know. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. So so Robbie's gonna be one of the stops on the tour. So that's let's go.
Heck yes. Robbie is the second stop on the tour.
Nice.
So like pretty darn soon. I'm really, really excited. Robbie, thank you so much in advance for hosting. I can't wait to play you a show. Robbie, is it okay to say like the event that you're celebrating at the house concert? Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Robbie is not the only person in chat who will be hosting, actually, but Robbie is the first person to receive a concrete link that he can send to folks. So there you go.
I love it.
We're all talking dinos in chat, and I love this for us.
Cats is my mom.
Is great.
I do love all these. And Princess Purse is my favorite dino. Is Ornithosceles?
I'm sorry, Ornitholestes? I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what it is either. Well, it's Ornitholestes because I read a book as a child about dino twins of the same name who were named Orinth and Olestes. Oh my goodness.
That's really cute.
I love it.
Oh, you can talk about it. Okay, great. I just didn't want to, Robbie, I just didn't want to like blow up your entire spot without asking. So Robbie and his wife are celebrating their 10-year anniversary, and the house concert is part of the celebration. So I'm
Aw.
so excited and honored to be part of this very special day, and it's going to be great. A limited number of folks in the area are also invited, but since it's obviously at a private residence and for a specific reason, it's like limited attendance on that one. But I'm so excited, Robbie, and happy 10th anniversary in advance. It's so great.
Yeah, Robbie, way to go! Congratulations to you and your wife. I love it. I love it a lot. I've gotten to know both of you. Well, not I haven't met them yet in person, but it's good to get to know you on Twitch for sure. So, big congrats,
Yeah.
my friend. Yeah, happy anniversary, says the chat. I love that.
Yeah.
And Kat,
Oh,
thank you.
wait, we got another dinosaur name. Parasauroloph. Mm,
Whoa, where? Oh, it's my
This is
Parasaurolophus is my second. I love the head crest. This is amazing.
Ooh, okay. Wow. I'm learning a lot of dinosaur names I did not know.
For real.
Jan, I'm the first person who mentioned it to you. When I'm on mobile and I do have an iPhone, it gives me options that are not 1080p. Just FYI.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not happening for you, but
Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm sorry
well.
that's happening, Jan.
yeah. I guess in that
Twitch is crazy all the time.
That
Twitch
is true. That is
constantly
true.
doing something.
yeah. Jesus, where the hell is Danny? That's a great question. Danielle Lard would be all over this. This is a great point. So Charlie the Goddess has our next question. I'll do 3 more and then we'll go ahead and do starting lineup. But Charlie, your question is, Emily, what is your favorite type of sandwich? I would like to know too.
Oh my god. Wow. This is so hard to answer. Like I don't know. Like, are we talking hot sandwich? Or are we talking cold sandwich? Because it's different answers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If it's a hot sandwich, is a grilled cheese a sandwich? Because I love a good grilled cheese.
Absolutely.
With like some tomato soup, delicious. Love that. I'm a big fan of any sandwich that has, I love a green apple and brie situation. Do you know what I mean? Like something with some fruit, like nectarine panini really caught my ear when that was in chat before. I was like, that sounds delicious. Yeah, or like something with like weird cheese and fig jam, stuff like that. I like something like a little bit of a fancy moment. I feel like banh mi is in a different category than sandwich in my brain, because a banh mi is so specific. Like everything has to be right for it to be a literal banh mi. So there is a Vietnamese shopping center in my area that has the most amazing food. There's at least one store that does authentic banh mi that have like pate in them, and you get a little green chili, a little bird's eye chili with every sandwich. And the what you're supposed to do is like have a bite of sandwich, have a tiny nibble of bird's eye chili, and then another big bite of sandwich, and then another tiny nibble of this incredibly spicy bird's eye chili. And then you just do that until they're both gone. And it's a little bit physically torturous. You end up like sweating a lot. You have to blow your nose probably at least once. And it is so good. It's so good. I didn't really pick a favorite. I sort of deliberately obfuscated there because I don't know how to pick a number one favorite sandwich. But those are all top billing for me.
Well, those are great. I mean, most definitely really good choices. If you had, which of those are you feeling the most today? That's often the way to break a tie like that. What are you feeling the most out of that?
Oh, that's smart. I like that a lot. I would say right now I'm feeling. I said green apple and brie, and I was like, that sounds pretty good. So I think that's
There you go.
I think that's the one that I'm feeling today.
I love it. Charlie, thank you for your question. I'm always curious what our friends' favorite sandwiches are, and it's pretty cool. Like, for instance, would you now? I can see from your shirt you're a part of Fever to Tell. That's Sashi Booms.
I am. I thought I would wear my Twitch team shirt today.
Fantastic.
This is from 2 years ago, but I'm part of Fever to Towel, and I love it so much. It's a great team. So many cool streamers on it. Yeah.
Oh, for real. I mean, big time. That's a cool place to be a part of for sure. It's a very big, like you said, it's a really
big team. Real big.
Team. Oh yeah.
I don't even know everybody on it because we accept new members all the time, which
Mhm.
I think is great because it's very inclusive. But yeah, I like have yet to meet every single streamer we've got.
Brenda says, "Does Emily have a sandwich for tonight's show?" No. Emily had dinner before the
I do
program,
not. I
but
do not. Yeah, it is currently 10:30 p.m. Eastern
mhm.
time. So it's well past sandwich hours for me. But
Oh yeah, that's fair.
but maybe tomorrow because we're talking a lot of sandwich talk, and I'm feeling like maybe I need a sandwich soon in life. You know.
The late night sandwich is a vibe, though. I will tell you. It's like
Well,
midnight.
that's true.
Yeah.
A little
Um,
midnight sandwich.
I like it. Yep. But yeah, thank you for your question, Charlie. Another great inspired question. So 2 to go, and then we'll keep going, but we're gonna go take a pause for some redeems. C small is 451. What do we have
Jan,
here?
it's 4:30 where you are, Jan.
Oh my gosh,
Jan, it's too late.
Jan,
Jan, you
that's
gotta go to bed.
Jan, I
Please
salute
go to
you for
sleep.
hanging out with us this late, but definitely no obligation. If you do need to rest, please let us know. Definitely.
Are you good?
Yeah, good question for sure. C small says, "Oh no, I thought these were anonymous." Oh, what is the question? Let's
Oh
see.
no, what did you say?
Let's see the question. The question is, could you explain your infatuation with Richard Harris's 1968 song MacArthur Park?
This is indeed a continuing bit, and I second Kat completely, who says your commitment to this bit is impressive. Well done, Chris. Hey, Chris, even if that had been anonymous, I would have known it was you.
Nice.
So Chris has requested the song MacArthur Park since I think the first time he ever attended stream. And I don't play that song, nor have I heard it at all. so, so here we are. Yeah, I got nothing to say about MacArthur Park, a song I have not heard. But congratulations on keeping the bit alive.
Oh, for real. You would have how? Oh, there are ways.
How would I have known?
I mean, sometimes you can just tell by the way things are written whose comment it is. I can do that too. I can totally do that too, for sure. Brendan says Jurassic Park is the top tier Weird Al parody. By the way, Davy, I agree with that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't actually know your opinion of the song. I think you mentioned. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading chat. I completely talked over you. I'm so sorry. I was just reading Jan's thing about a stomach issue, and I relate so hard because I just got out of like a 6-month stomach thing.
Ooh.
And I'm so sorry. The pills I take for my stomach thing actually put me to sleep. They're sleepy pills. So I'm so sorry. The opposite is happening to you. That's rough. I hope you can get some sleep, friend.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jan. But yeah, I mean, very good. Yeah, the Jurassic Park was pretty well. I mean, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, why would you make a song about? But I guess it makes sense too, because it's like it's a park. So MacArthur Park is a park. I've been to MacArthur Park. It's in LA. You don't really want to be hanging around there, but
MacArthur. Wow, really? MacArthur Park. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so I guess like Jurassic Park in that way.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to be hanging around there either. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
They got dinosaurs in there.
Yeah. No, stop, Davey. No, it makes sense. It does make sense. I mean, if you really, the more I think about it, the more sensible it makes sense. Yeah. For sure. All right. Well, thank you so much for your question, whether it meant to be anonymous or not.
Yes. Thank you, Chris.
Well done, Chris. All right. E-Flat, what's going on? Can we get a pump it up? Let's go. Can we give a shout? Hi, Ryan. Can we give a shout out to that E-Flat guy? It's great to see you again, Ryan. I'm very late, but I made it here. Well, it's nice to see you. Not too late for you, my friend. We are here for at least a little bit longer. So yeah. Okay, so let's go to Bill Larkin Music's question. Thank you so much for the raid, Bill Larkin, an incredibly talented friend of ours. Let's get to the question. Here we go. Are you ready? Bill Larkin Music with the question. Here it is. Favorite 80s film?
Oh boy, rough stuff. Because there's so many. I'm like experiencing a period of nostalgia about 80s movies because the variety of movies that come out now has dwindled so much to like, you know, you got your superhero movies and like your mega corporate, and then like, I don't know, nothing else, I guess. Like I feel like it's a little better very recently, but I've been feeling nostalgic for all of like the amazing variety of movies that were greenlit basically in the 80s and 90s. And I just I just spent a lot of time talking on my stream about Witness, the movie Witness, starring Harrison Ford and Kelly McGillis, where a young Amish boy witnesses a crime, and Harrison Ford has to go undercover in Amish country, and he falls in love with Kelly McGillis, who lives there. And it's very romantic and beautiful, but it's also an action movie, but it also is like a beautiful meditative piece on like Amish culture, and also has a great soundtrack. Like it's just sort of doing everything, and it's very like synthesized and cohesive despite doing everything. So I love that. But also Harrison Ford did a lot of that, and somebody else was talking about Fugitive when I brought it up. That's another great movie. The Princess Bride is a perfect movie. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough to choose, but there are so many, and I feel like the kind of movie I'm thinking about when you say that, 80s movies, and like the ones I like the most are that sort of synthesis of like a lot of genres. They've got action and romance and mystery and slice of life, and like it's sort of all happening in this like beautiful blockbuster package. Like I love it. I wish we made them. They don't make them like that anymore, huh? So.
Nah, you're right about that, Emily. And really in the case of Witness, like it's a very underrated movie. I feel like that's like the forgotten classic.
Nobody's seen Witness, I feel like. It's great though.
Yeah. That's a great pick.
Movie. It does have like a couple grown-up moments, but it's great. There's a whole barn raising scene where they actually raise a barn, like they do it on screen, and it's so cool. Like it's a great movie.
Yeah. E Flat says Emily's like a media queen. I'm regularly blown away by how versed she is in so many different things.
Thank you. I love to watch television. No big deal.
That's impressive for sure. And we had discussed earlier in the program, like how you would really crush it if you did do a podcast, and then your idea was right, like Emily Henry music.
Emily finishes Hannibal.
That's pretty good.
Emily finally finishes Hannibal. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What do we got here? Harrison Ford is a carpenter. Yeah. Exactly. Look, Katz is look.
Oh, MTV could be something. MTV, get it?
I like it.
That's pretty good.
That's some good thinking there, King Dambreaker with a great call. MTV. Okay. Let's see. Now, so I'm gonna extend the stream by like 10 minutes by doing this, but I can't. I gotta ask, since you said you are familiar with so many 80s movies, did you ever see the 80s Dune movie? And how would you compare it to the new?
No.
Okay.
I haven't. And I was recently told that this was like a huge oversight and that I'm really missing out because I haven't seen the Kyle MacLachlan Dune. And I'm a big fan of the new Dune and Dune 2. They're so good, and like, love it so much. And I knew that everybody found the 80s one very silly, but I recently have been informed that it's the kind of silly that like I would really love and that I would really groove with. So I think I am going to watch it like pretty soon, actually. I think I'd like to. Kyle MacLachlan, this was the same conversation. I learned that I should see the 80s Dune movie, and that Kyle MacLachlan has like a really funny, robust social media presence like right now. He's really funny on the internet, and I didn't know that either. But so you can follow him, and he's making jokes.
I'm all about it. Bill Larkin music. Thank you so much for your question. And mods, can we give a shout out to Bill Larkin too, by the way? Like, it was really great to see you, and thank you again for the raid.
Thank you for raiding.
Yeah, thank you, friends, for being here. And so let's. That, by the way, for the record, that is an impossible question for me to answer. I have like 30.
This is the 80s movies question?
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you have to consider, the Star Wars trilogy is like 2/3 of it is in the 80s too.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Star Wars is partly in the 80s.
So it's like, wow. How do you answer that?
Do?
Like, I have to pick between The Empire Strikes Back and Back to the Future and Ghostbusters and Caddyshack.
Back to the Future. Okay, we can't. You're right. It's too hard. It's very much like, what's your favorite book? It's like, there's so many.
It's such a great question though, Bill. I really appreciate the inspiration.
It's a great question, Bill. It's very stressful.
Yeah. It's very inspired. I will say. So when we get back to questions, we'll have King Dambreaker on deck, and we'll take it from there. And there's so many Emily Henry books, Brendan. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Brandon goes to jail.
I know, right? Like, Brandon, you're really walking a fine line with that comment. Oh my
The
goodness.
authorities are on their way.
All right, so let's do our next redeem, and then I think we still have to do Bloom on top of that at some point. We'll do that towards the end of the show. So This is called starting a lineup, and pretend you were at a really exciting basketball game, packed crowd. You can't find a ticket; they're all sold out. If you want to be in our lineup for this basketball game, use exclamation point lineup, and I'll announce your name as if you were in the game. So use exclamation point lineup. We'll get you in the lineup, and we'll make it happen tonight, everybody. And to do this successfully, we need reverb, and we're gonna make the reverb happen, folks. So there we go. Yeah, there we go. Great. All right, Emily. Pull up a chair and some popcorn. Let's get you a lineup, everybody. Thank you so much.
Ready.
Let's go. I love it a lot. I'm glad Panda's here too. Welcome in, Panda. Good to see you back. J-Man's here. What's up, J-Man? Woo. I love that comment, C-Small. That's great. And now, the starting lineup for your Emily Henry music and Davy's eating a sandwich. Sandwich show. I do hope someone sends a VOD of this program to the other Emily Henry. That'd be great. Let's go. Leading off tonight in our lineup is our collab guest of the evening. Not to be confused with the author and the mental health specialist of the same name, but our good friend is a singer-songwriter based in the DMV, and having a blast, ready to embark on an awesome house concert tour. Let's hear it for our friend Emily Henry Music. Love it. Oh, I love it. Okay, back. And next in our lineup, joining us from not too far away from there in North Carolina, the master of perfect pitch and the leader of our friend Ryan's Lions. Let's give it up for our friend Ryan, that E flat guy. Woo! And joining us from the rib capital of the universe, the lovely city of Kansas City, home of the world champion Kansas City Chiefs. Again. Let's hear it for our good friend, variety streamer, and the host of Wiki Wednesdays here on Twitch, our good friend, the Rusty Panda. And next joining us in our lineup, never met a Maple Leaf that they didn't like. Big fan of baseball and all sports, and a great friend to all of us. Let's hear it for our friend, the Cheeser, Scissor Man 51. And joining us next, representing the great music city of Austin, Texas, tucked away over in Grilled Cheese Corner, our beloved mod and a great friend to many here on this Twitch platform. Let's hear it for our good friend. It's good to be king. Kingdom Breaker. And joining us, representing the Old Bay seasoning and much more in the proud DMV, one of the most proud members of this fine state of Maryland. He's a singer. He's a songwriter. He loves cuisine as well. He's not possibly, he's not potentially, he is indubitably Brandon! And joining us next in our lineup from downtown, I love it. Let's hear it for our good friend. He's not our J-Man, he's not my J-Man, they're not our J-Man, they're not my J-Man, they're your J-Man! Great to have you here, J-Man. Welcome in. Next in our lineup, popping on in, hoping that this trying to send in questions anonymously, but this time representing proudly our good friend. Oh wait, oh never mind. Maybe they're not in the lineup. Excuse me. Okay, next in our lineup, joining us. Let's give it to a good friend of our friend Emily Henry Music's community. Our friend Journal of Improbable Things. And next up, joining us in our lineup, reach out and get to know our good friend Ray Tracer. And also joining us tonight, hanging out, sending in some great questions in the chat. Gosh dang it, it's our good friend Kat Gordon! And joining us next in our chat, the host of the Sports on the Hill podcast, part of the District of Champions, and the second leg on Emily Henry Music's in-house concert tour. Let's give it up for our good friend Robbie G, Sports OTHP. And joining us next in our lineup, sliding on in with everybody else, with all the other Larroquettes from the Bill Larkin Music Raid. Let's hear it for our good friend and our newest member of the second newest member. Bubble, thank you for the follow too. Second newest member of the Sandwich Head community. Let's hear it for Jen Comaray. I hope I pronounced that right. Let us know how that's pronounced. And next joining us, cinched but not shaken, our good friend, also representing the Emily Henry music community. Let's hear it for Cardboard Jason! And lastly but not leastly, in our lineup tonight, let's give it up for all of you in our chat. Friends in chat, give yourselves a hand. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries, your Emily Henry Music and Davy's eating a sandwich! Sandwich Oh my goodness! Woo. That's an epic lineup. Thank you, everybody. Oh, I love this Mig Wival. I love yours. I love yours. At Card.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that's the best.
Woo! We got our money's worth from that one tonight, didn't we?
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, how you feeling, Davy? Do you need a hydrate routine?
I think
or
I need another hydrate for sure. That's a good idea.
Oh my goodness.
Kat
What are
said,
the chances of me adding that to my stream? Well, I'll think about it.
sounds good. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Robbie. I'm glad you appreciate that. I know a lot of people. That's a very popular redeem around here. So Robbie says it is my favorite bit on Twitch. I redeem it a lot of weeks.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's so great.
Yeah. A little hydrate, a little bean, and right as rain. Ixnay on the bean say. Hydrate is good enough.
Don't say bean. Davy narrowly escaped disaster last time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he fell. Of course, absolutely. Pump it up. Let's go. Yeah, raise the roof. It's great to see you. Thank you, E-Flat. Okay, so we have one more redeem. Thank you, Cheeser. Well done, Davey. Thank you so much, Cheeser. E-Flat is pumping up for a great lineup. I really do think it's great. I think someone added it one at guard from the University of Illinois. 6'7" cardboard Jason.
6'7". Let's go.
6'7" cardboard Jason could be the backboard. Let's go. Alrighty. So let's get back to questions. We got so many good questions still to come. So if you want to add your question, exclamation point question, followed by your question. Woo, we're just getting started here. Okay, King Jambreaker, next question. Living or dead, which musician would you most like to perform with on stage?
Ooh, there's so many. There's so many. I So an easy answer to the question, who would I like to work with in terms of producing, is I would love to work with Phineas O'Connell. I think he's so talented. If you don't know, he's Billie Eilish's brother, and he produces her albums and writes his own music and produces other folks as well. And I just think he's so good, and his instincts are so good, and he performs with Billie as well. So maybe it's a little bit cheating, but I would love to perform with Phineas O'Connell because he had produced the song we were performing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'd love to work with him. That would be really, really cool. Um, oh man, I have like dreams about opening for folks like Florence and the Machine, on tour or something. So that would be like doing a duet with Florence would be like, oh, I could just lay down in the grave afterward. I'd be so happy. So, something like that.
That's a great call. Florence is a great call.
I love Florence so much. She's so good.
Mm-hmm. I'm great to see you. I think we have Bert. Shout out to Bert the Wayfarer too. I should mention. So good to see you. Agreed. Phineas knows the ins and outs of what really hits. That's true.
He so does. Yeah.
For real.
He's so good. And I when I had only heard Billie Eilish's music, I was like, this is great. Who produced this stuff? And then as I heard more of his solo stuff and the stuff he'd done for other artists, I was like, wow, he's really good. So yeah, one day, man, that would be incredible.
I love. Yeah, I mean, and then just think of like what could happen. Yeah, I mean, the potential you could have working with someone that experience,
Truly.
that season. Oh yeah, it'd be pretty sweet.
Truly.
Okay, so King, thank you very much for your question. A solid question. Let's go to Bubbles' question. Bubbles' question is, how does it feel?
Is that the whole question?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Okay, I have a song that's called "How It Feels." Okay, you're always
Bubble
saying in
is
one of your
referenced.
songs,
Yeah.
"That's how it feels." It says Bubble, and inquiring minds would like to know how it feels. Please and thank you. So that song is about falling in love. So that's specifically falling in love after sort of disavowing the whole concept of love and saying it'll never happen to you, but then it does. And so it's that feeling. And how does it feel if you don't know firsthand? I feel like it's impossible to translate from one to another. It's different for us all and yet the same every time. You know what I mean? Yeah. There you go. Is it cheating to say I answered the question in the song? Oh well, that's the answer.
I mean, if that's the answer, that's the answer. So I can respect it. Yeah. Thank you, Bubble, for your question. Let's keep going. We have so many questions. So, our friend Scissorman51 has this question for you. Does Emily know Emily McVicker in real life or just on Twitch?
Just on Twitch. I'm a big fan of Emily McVicker, but we have not met IRL. I'm playing a house show in the Seattle area, and I've been thinking about inviting her because I would just love to like meet up and actually connect in person. But no, haven't done that yet. She's amazing though, like just an incredible musician, incredible streamer. Yeah.
I'll vouch for that. Yeah, Emily's great. Like, big shout out to our friend Emily McVicker as well. Emily meets Emily would be a great moment of serendipity. Yeah.
Be great.
Dig it. Yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, thank you, Scissorman, for your question. Good stuff. Okay, so continuing on, we have Cardboard Jason. Jason, standing at 6'7", asks this following question: what is post-structuralism?
Well, Davy, you're getting a really large percentage of questions that were asked specifically to troll me. So you're welcome. And I don't know that I will go completely all into what post-structuralism is because I don't know how much time Davy has, but I have another song called "Build Me a Boat" that it takes inspiration from the philosophical school of post-structuralism, which deals with how you view reality, where you get your ideas about what reality constitutes. And that's kind of as far as I'll get into it because one of the major things about post-structuralism is that folks, like major thinkers in the school of post-structuralism, disagree with each other on what it is. And so I read a whole textbook on this subject and then wrote a song about it, basically. So post-structuralism, Google it. It's cool.
Is it modern enough to be like in there with postmodernism? Is it postmodern
Yes.
enough to be?
Yes, absolutely. Yes. It's I wanna say mid-century.
Okay.
Maybe a little earlier.
That's spot
So yeah.
on. That's spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or mid-century spot on. You're like, which one? Nowadays you could do like which one, but we all usually means 20th. Yeah, but yeah. There's something about mid-century architecture that's like kind of charming that I think because I grew up in it. You know, like LA was built on it. Like it's just like so much mid-century architecture around these parts. So it's super cool. Post-structuralism is it by just to circle back to it, is it an architectural term or is it just about?
So there is a post-structuralism that refers to architecture. It is not this thing. It's a philosophical school, and yeah, it's different. I don't think they have much to do with each other. The architecture and the philosophical school, not based on the textbook I read anyway.
Word. All right, let's get to indubitably Brendan's questions. So many questions to go to here. Brendan's questions. What's your choice of bread and cheese for a grilled cheese?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I love a good sourdough. Sourdough's great, but really the important thing about the bread for a grilled cheese is that it crisps up real good. You got to get the crunch factor. A soggy grilled cheese is a no-go. It's got to be crunchy. And I love just like a really sharp cheddar. And maybe something like a Gruyere in there too. You know what I mean? A couple cheeses in there is good. But yeah, I'm a big fan of very sharp cheddar where it really sort of punches you in the face with how cheddary it is. And sourdough. There you go.
Sourdough,
and obviously
you can't go wrong.
a fat on the bread so that you crisps up real good.
Yeah. I think it's cool that you had a plan. Like you had a game plan already. That's pretty good. Not bad.
I have opinions about grilled cheese.
Opinions, we welcome opinions. I love it. Let's go to Jan's question. Do you listen to any UK artists? And if you do, who do you listen to?
I do. So I love Raye, Raye. If you don't know her, she's really great, and she's releasing new stuff right now, and the new stuff is like really good. She's got this incredible very interesting jazz voice, but she does this like cross genre stuff. She's really like genre flexible in this very creative way, and I really really love what she's up to. Who else is from the UK specific? Well, Florence, obviously. I love Florence very much. I like doing like a mental list of the people I've been listening to lately and trying to think if they're from the UK or not. Does Charlie XCX count? You know, I she's got her new album. That's real good. Dua Lipa. I love the pop girlies. I just love the pop girlies. And Dua Lipa's new album, Radical Optimism, is so good. Her song, here's my deep cut off of Radical Optimism, Falling Forever, the Dua Lipa song. I've had it on repeat. It's so good.
So Dua Lipa's part of that? I think that's right? Yeah. For real.
Yeah, she's British.
I dig it.
Hey, I thought Florence was from Italy, says Chris. Hey, we got the jokes.
Love it. I love how we were going into the grilled cheese and then like Cat Sneak comes in with, now I really want grilled cheese. Oh, man.
Oh, I know. I kind of made myself want grilled cheese too.
It's inevitable. I mean, grilled cheese is great. Like, I think you
can... cheese is so good.
Yeah. So Jan, thank you for your question. We're down to one, so that means that'll get us to Bloom after that. And then we'll get your next round of questions if you got them. We got so much fun here. I think Robbie said my first time on Davy's show, I ate crab cake grilled cheese. I do remember it. It looked really good.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds very Maryland area to me.
It's a merger of like two things. Like it's like such an identifiably Maryland sandwich.
Yeah, sounds great.
Not too shabby. Okay, so Journal of Improbable Things. Let's go.
Great. That's phenomenal. So great. We got one. We convinced one to make a grilled cheese. There you go.
Amazing. Amazing. I'm literally now in the process of making myself a grilled cheese because of this stream.
Heck
Phenomenal.
yes, let's go.
All right, let's go to Brendan. How many Twitch Emilys can we get in the same room? Well,
All right, so we've got Emily McVicker. We've
Mhm.
got me, Emily Henry.
Mhm.
Emily Anderson.
yep.
She streams. She's so good. Emily Scott Robinson, I don't think streams, but she's a musician too. She's great. What are some other streaming Emilys? I know there's more.
There was one who was on stream. I don't know if they're there now, but Emily Booth would have been one.
Okay, yeah.
Are there any others? Chat. Do you have any other Emilys that you might know?
Chat. Do you have other streaming Emilys? Emily Scott Robinson is an amazing Americana artist, but I do not think she knows what Twitch is. So I'll get them all one day. I'll convince all the artists to get here on Twitch, but I haven't convinced her yet.
That's already a great collection of Emily's though from
Yeah.
the streaming world. So pretty good.
I like that we could immediately think of several.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So we'll go and close. Like I think let me go give the queue a little bit of a break. So Brendan, thank you for your
Right.
question. And close the queue for now. And well, I mean, I won't have to close it literally, but I'm just gonna not take the questions for now. If you have any other questions, folks, go ahead and throw them in. And now let's Emily CC World's Longest Twitch Stream. What does that mean, Robbie? That's funny. Oh, I see. I got you. That's the other Emily who's been on years. Oh, wait, are you seriously?
Emily
so
CC.
That's an actual thing. Oh my gosh,
Ah,
Emily CC.
well.
So if we
No.
raid Emily CC, then like we'll never. I guess that raid will never go anywhere else. It'll just stay there. That'd be
Emily's
funny.
around the world.
Yeah.
It's great.
Emily Rose is a local folk indie rock music from Detroit area. Says Daniel.
Ooh.
Cool.
Emily Rose, love that.
Yeah.
Great name.
Number.
Just the Emily part, obviously. Big fan. Big
Yeah.
fan. Yeah, Emily Anderson is wonderful. She splits her time between LA and Alaska, I want to say.
Mhm.
And she's what a songwriter. She's just great.
Yeah, Emily was recently featured in a show at Hotel Cafe down here in LA. So yeah, she's very
I
much.
saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, she's real good.
Oh yeah.
Emily Henry music streams, I think. Sometimes. 3 times a week, no big deal.
I love it. Okay, so back to questions in a little bit. It is almost 11. It's already past 11. Okay. Let me suss that out. But first,
Oh yeah.
let me
Oh, Davy, is it just me? I feel like something's happening to your audio. Maybe it's just me. How's
it
There's
now?
some like
Is it okay?
crunchy stuff. Is
Oh.
it just me, chat?
did I get crunchy?
Yeah,
Oh.
I sound okay to me.
I
for what it's worth. He
sound
sounds fine to me. Then it's just me. Don't worry about it.
okay. Oh shoot. Is your thing getting crunchy? That does happen sometimes.
It is, but I can still understand you. It's all fine.
Okay. Maybe let me jump out of the call and back in really quick, and
Okay.
I'll see if this helps. Davy's muted.
Okay.
Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. I think I'm coming through. Okay,
can
hold
hear
on, Emily. I'll bump you off the call, but go ahead and just go right back,
Go right back. Okay,
and then we'll see if that helps. So let me just see if I can.
we'll do.
Okay, I'll go out and back in. So okay, folks, we're just gonna do this really quickly. Gaslight Davy? No. It's just a temporary thing. We're gonna go put Emily right back. There's no gaslighting here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly reestablish our connections. We'll see if this works. Brendan, it's great to see you all here in the chat tonight, by the way. Emily's back too. Let's do it. And then rename this and that. We are good. Just give it a second. Okay. We'll see if the audio is back to normal. At least on. Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
You sound perfectly normal to me now.
Okay, great.
For what
Great.
it's worth. Thank
How-
you for doing that. I appreciate you
Oh yeah, for
changing
sure.
things around.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just I was glad to do that. I just want to make sure that I didn't sound like a robot the rest of the stream, so that was always important.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes these like preamps and stuff get ghosts in the machine, so
Yeah. For sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and do let us do Bloom. And
it Bloom
Bloom, Oh man, I need to warn you. I'm not a professional singer like Emily Henry is. Either one.
It's all good.
But I'll try this out for everybody. Okay. All right, let's do it. For indubitably Brendan, I believe it was with this one. Yeah, okay, it was. So, Brendan, thank you so much for doing this. Here we go. His true robot form. Now we got people getting sus on us. I hear it. All right. Okay, here it is. Bloom for the people. Thank you so much, everybody. Is this In Bloom, the Nirvana? Nah. Totally different vibe for that one. Yeah. E-Flats is missing Vinaka and Turbo Swim whenever somebody's singing. Oh, for real. Me too. I can't not think of them, Daniel, I love this. In fairness, no one is a professional singer like Emily Henry is. This is true.
Oh, thank you, Danielle. Thank you so much.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Ah, Bubble, I love that. Bloom, 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 bloom. Make my heart go zoom, zoom. My super. No, wait, that's Boom. That's good. In the morning when I wake and the sun is coming through, oh, you fill my lungs with sweetness and you fill my head with you. Shall I write it in a letter? Shall I try to get it down? Oh, you fill my heart with pieces of a song I can't get out. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I take you to a moment where the fields are painted gold and the trees are filled with memories of the feelings never told? Hello, Openwald. When the evening pulls the sun down and the day is almost through, oh, but the whole world, it is sleeping, but my world is you. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Let me try this. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So Emily, what's the song that you sing that has the ooze in it? I'm trying to remember what the name of it was.
I have a song that is entitled "Ooh."
It's titled "Ooh." Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah, a lot of ooze in that one.
Let's see, is there any... Yeah, this is great. Just noticed the pack. Oh yeah, I'm glad you like them. The Pac-Man lights. Yeah, these are always fun. Ooh. Okay. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Oh, listen. I always love that. So thank you for that. Redeem.
Yay!
Thank you, Brendan. Thank you, Emily.
Throwback. I love it so much.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it just takes
What
me
a
back
moment.
2021, what a time. When we were all locked up in our houses and,
Right?
singing Bloom. Like, it was a good time. Well,
That was
thank you,
great. Thanks, Davy.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Regrets yet, Davey? No, I don't think so. I don't think any regrets came yet. Robbie says that was lovely. You crushed that, Davey. You're very kind. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Thank you. Might be one of my favorite of yours. Wow. That's really high praise. Well, thank you, Robbie. Very kind of you. An Elfin Wide. Thank you so much for your follow as well. It's nice to see you joining us in the chat also. Welcome, welcome.
My friend.
All right. So now, Jen, you've asked a good number of questions. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead to Bubbles' question. So,
Excuse me.
I think we'll just close with this because I don't see any others. But if anybody, we can give you one last call for questions. So throw more questions in, and we'll go ahead and get into them. Bubble Fight Club has the next question. What are your thoughts on Chinese dramas?
This is another trolling me on purpose question. Because I have many thoughts on Chinese dramas. I got into watching Chinese dramas right before the pandemic, and they were an excellent friend as everything went absolutely crazy in the world. And because every Chinese drama is like 30 to 70 episodes long. And they are between 45 minutes and an hour long. So like they don't do season 2s usually, right? It's just this is it. So the show is 45 episodes. And so you can just hit play and that's your whole week.
Wow.
And there for a while there was a real glut of amazing censored gay Chinese dramas. So they were based on actual gay novels. And then because of censorship, they were adapted for television with like the gay as more of like a wing, like, are they? We'll never tell. Like that was the vibe, but it's still, the story is still these queer stories. And they're just amazing. So my favorite one is called The Untamed. It's a high fantasy story with flying and magic and zombies and resurrection and true love and mysteries. And oh man, it's just, it's the best. The best. And that's all I'll say. I could talk for literally hours, but that's all I'll say.
That's so fun. That's really fun. That's really fun. Bubble, I love it. And then Kat says, can say my first Chinese drama is a wild ride so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kat and Journal of Improbable Things are watching The Untamed. My favorite one.
Ooh. And Kat says,
can I drop a link? This is so silly, but I would like to drop a link, which is that I wrote a primer about The Untamed and what it's about. And I put it on my official music website because I have strong feelings. So if you are curious, if you heard me say all this and you're like, oh, interesting, what's that all about? I wrote it like 3,000 words about it. So there you go. If you want to check it out, it's
we have
on my website.
We have a blog link. Look at this. Oh my goodness, you do. You're a writer too. I love it. Book to be.
I am. I could have written more too. You know what I mean? I love it.
Emily, if you wrote a book of like a collection of all of your blog posts or blog entries, would the world explode?
Oh no, and then published it? Oh no. Oh geez. I'd have to come up with a nom de plume like ASAP. Oh my god. Ugh.
Oh, so
yeah,
good.
I would just have to be like Schmemily Blemily or something. Like I couldn't. There's no way I could publish a book.
Oh, it is a great visual for me though. Maybe we'll it would be wild for sure. You know,
it would.
Yeah. You can illustrate
really
too.
go head to head.
Chris is right. You can illustrate. So Bubble, thank you for your question. Great question. Book by EH Music.
There you go. EH Music. Perfect.
EH Music.
EH Music.
That's good.
Love it.
All right. Let's go to King's question. King's question is, are you giving autographs during the house tour?
Aw, what a nice question. Sure. That's such a nice thing to ask. Yes, so I'm gonna be bringing merch with me. I'm gonna have t-shirts, CDs, vinyl, stickers, maybe another thing. I'm sort of looking at my merch options right now. And I'll sign any of that for you. course. Thank you so much for asking.
Love it. Yeah, thank you for the question, King. I mean, that's really cool. So,
Heck yeah.
all right. So, let's head to Chris's question. I think is what we have next. Yep. Let me see. Did I miss anything in chat though? Let me see. Oh, there's so much here.
There's definitely
much.
other trolling questions that
Yeah.
you probably don't need to worry about.
Ah.
So
I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and close the queue now. Let's go ahead and close the
Okay.
questions. We've had so many good ones tonight. Like so many. Like big
yeah,
time.
thank you guys so much for your questions. So thoughtful.
These are great. Thank you, everybody. All right. So C Small, aka Chris, your question is, what is the earliest Baby Emily composed song that you still perform? How old were you when you composed it?
Ooh, okay. So I've been writing songs a really long time, including before I was old enough to write songs that anybody should hear. You know what I mean? I've been writing them since elementary school, basically. I Gosh, I've got a couple of songs that are available more or less exclusively on my Patreon that Baby Emily wrote. I was probably 15 when I wrote those songs. One of them's called Then Again I Don't Care, and one of them's called The No Song. Technically, I have performed those recently because I will sometimes for a very special occasion play it on Twitch. But personally, the cringe factor of the fact that I wrote those songs at 15 makes it tough to put them in regular rotation. So that's probably the youngest I can think of that I play at all these days. And Then Again I Don't Care and The No Song. I wrote like Daisy Chain and Alice, which are songs that are in my Twitch song list. I wrote those not long after, like 16 or 17 maybe. Like I was still pretty young when I wrote songs in that era as well, and I play those without a care in the world anytime somebody wants to hear them. 15 seems to be the cutoff for like, I don't know about this one, guys.
I've written things at 15 that I really would never want released into the world. They're so corny and so ridiculously hokey. Like, so I feel that so much. Like, I totally vibe with that. I totally understand. Like,
I understand completely that other people don't view it with this same like internal cringe factor because I'm the one who wrote it, so that it's strongest with me. But
yeah,
but it is there.
There is something I did around the age of 15 that I think it might be kind of cringe, but it's actually really funny too. If you really want to see that, we could play that later in the stream, but only if you really want to see that. Like, it's
a baby Davy, you say?
A baby Davy thing, yeah, babe. There's a baby Davy thing in too, yeah.
Well.
It's pretty. We played it on stream actually. We've already played it on stream before. It's a reenactment of the Scarlett Letter that I did for school with some classmates.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
All right, I'll see if I can find it. Let me go. I'll go look for it right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, pump it up for baby Davy. Yeah, I do love the support for no though. Like, yeah, no, it's amazing. It's a bop. I love that. Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
They're so good though. I love it. And let's say hello to a Steam and friend horror host Joe. What's going on, friends?
Hi, horror host Joe. How are you today?
Hope you're doing well, Joe. Friends. Oh, absolutely. I love it. Jan says, Sam, I only wrote essays in 15 minutes and never revealed to anyone. Well, cool. Yeah. I mean, everybody's got little versions of that. So thank you, Chris, for that. Let me put that on queue. Do you have any other redeems I have not gotten to? No, I've gotten everything at this point. Very good.
You did it. I'm so impressed. There were so many redeems.
I know. Thank you. I was very impressive, everybody, by the chat. Thank you for redeeming all those things. Okay, so let me go look for that video. And meanwhile, baby Davy eating finger sandwiches. Okay, that's clutch. I love that comment, Seaman. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, so let's get to where are we in the queue? I think we only have a couple left. So next is Robbie's question, which is, will you vary? Will you change around your set list during your tour, or do you prefer to keep most of the same songs as your set list during your tour?
Thank you for the question. I will vary the set list on tour, partly because I will get bored if I play the same songs every night. But I do want to make it so that most of the songs that I'm playing are available somewhere for people who are listening to me for the first time. So I'll definitely be playing stuff off of the albums that are available on streaming, and available for sale at the shows, that kind of thing. But also, like, I'm playing shows for hosts in their homes, and some of these hosts have favorites, and so they're all going to have to sort of naturally be a little different, because I'd like to take requests from the hosts if I can, and play them the things that they like the best. So yeah, but also, yeah, just to change it up for myself, I'll be playing a slightly different set list. You know,
Okay.
maybe not every night, but like a couple of 3 different ones. You know.
Yeah, I love it. Ooh, everybody's debating their request.
I
love
flat
it.
guy.
I love it. I love it. Oh, what did you say? I'm sorry, Lucy.
E flat guy complimented my song Alice. Thank you so much, friend.
Aw.
I did. I wrote that very young, so it really it really means a lot when folks like that one. I was a baby when I wrote it. Thank you.
That's very kind. Thank you so much for your support in the chat, everybody. That's really, really cool. And
Yeah, y'all roll.
I found the video, by the way. Okay. It's only like 5 minutes, I think, so I should be all right. So, Robbie, thank you for your question. So these are the last questions in the queue tonight. This is from Jan Kamarai. Do you like to listen to more independent artists, or do you always go back to the mainstream music? Because I always find myself more at the independent artists. Yeah. So do you?
Yeah.
This is your question. What do you think?
I go through phases. I big time go through phases with not just with music, but with all media, of what kind of stuff I'm into in the moment. I come back again and again to phases where I'm into indie artists and I want to hear independent music, singer-songwriter stuff, maybe more downbeat, thoughtful constructions, that kind of thing. And then I also always come back to phases where I want to hear the pop hits. I want to hear that bubblegum, and that's all I want. So sometimes that happens too. And then, I branch out and listen to like some other things that aren't. But those are 2 pillars of like what I listen to for sure. I would not choose one over the other, though. I think I really do. It really comes in waves for me. So right now I'm having a real pop moment, because a lot of new albums got released in the pop sphere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm always open to. I like to think that I'm always open to everything.
I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah, it's kind of cool to have the to have the go back and forth. Like, and there's a lot to take from both. Like, there's value in both types of music. So.
Oh, big time. And I really feel like I'm listening to it because I like it, and that's the number one thing for me is like, do I like it? But I also do learn things. I learn really different things from pop songs than I learn from independent artists' music. And independent artist isn't the right. Like, those 2 things aren't the same. Like singer-songwriter, or like more thoughtful or folky, or like different genres that aren't pop, I guess is what I mean. You learn different things listening to different writers, and I think it's really valuable to listen to a spread,
Yeah, valid. So let's see, 2 to go. Queue's closed. Sorry about that, folks. Let's go with so 2 questions. I did let Joe sneak this one in because it's a pretty cool question. But first, let's go to Bubbles' question. What is your AO3 handle?
This is a joke question. This is a joke question. I will give you a real answer, which is that I'm not going to drop my AO3 handle ever for any reason. But the answer to explain what's going on with that is is that I write fan fiction. I am a big fan fiction person. I always have been. I read a ton of it. I write it too in my spare time. But it is an area of my my free time that I don't share publicly, because I firmly believe in keeping fandom life in its fandom sphere like that. So my my AO3 handle will be a secret forever. Sorry to say.
Wow. She's not
you might read
telling.
something of mine, but you'll never know.
Emily's not telling, folks. And that's the
Also,
last
I'm like not a famous enough fan fiction author for that to happen. Like, you're not going to accidentally stumble on my fan fictions.
That's fair. Yeah.
But yeah, love fan fiction as an endeavor. Big fan. It's the best.
Bubble is insists it's not a joke question, but I know you're not going to answer it.
She's never going to stop trying, and I can appreciate the hustle. I'm also never going to stop not answering, but you got to appreciate the hustle.
For sure. A follow-up question to the earlier question from Brendan. Are you familiar with the singer-songwriter John Prine?
So I know of John Prine, but I do not know a lot of John Prine's music.
Okay.
unfortunately.
All good, all good, all good. Hopefully that helped answer the question, Brendan. So let's get to one more question tonight. Here it is from our good friend horror host Joe. And Joe asks, "What about playing with elves?" Oh, excuse me. Let's try that again. Take two. What about playing with Elsie Binks at some point?
Wow, I love that you asked this. Way to feed me a beautiful question. I am so happy to say that I will be playing with Elsie Binks.
Hey!
I'm doing a house concert tour this summer, and I'm going all kinds of places. And one of the shows I'm doing is a backyard show with Elsie Binks in Detroit, Michigan. I'm so excited
That's so
about it.
cool!
I'm so psyched. It's gonna be awesome.
That is amazing!
Yeah. So that absolutely is happening, and I am pumped.
I am too, on your behalf. Like, that's fantastic. That's gonna be a fun time.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
it's gonna be so fun. I've never seen them live, obviously. I've never had the opportunity, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, Elsie Binks does stream on Twitch, although you might know Aaron's channel, the front gal for the group, a little bit more. But they're all on Twitch. They actually are all on Twitch. The entire band's on Twitch. Like,
They're
every
all on
member.
Twitch.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Aaron's awesome. Yeah.
But here's the Elsie Binks channel. There it is. You can catch them every week. But yeah, have a great time with that show. That should be way
Thank you.
fun.
I can't wait.
Yeah. I'd love to see them back
gonna
up
be
your songs too. I'm assuming that's gonna be part of that. Like that's
Oh, we haven't talked about collabs, but I'm down. I'm down for sure. We'll
Okay.
be talking about it.
okay. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Yeah. I think chat's all on board with this idea too. Right? Wouldn't this just be insanely amazing? Like, reach out as an example, or it would be.
Oh
really,
my god,
That'd be
that
so-
would be so fun.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll chat. We'll see. I also the flip side of that is I don't want to ask Elsie Binks to do a ton of work
Mhm.
because I'm coming to their area. You know what I mean? But if we could get a little something going, that could be fun. So we'll see.
Yeah. That's true though. That's true. That's a good call. So, all right. Well, thank you, Joe, for your question. Thank you for all your questions tonight,
Yes,
everybody.
thank you, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, did you have a little inside information on that one? Is that why you asked, or were you just sincerely wondering? I'm curious because that's been in the works.
I'll tell you what. I think Joe will put out the good word for it, though. I think Joe.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jan, I just saw Jan say that that you're listening to my music. Thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoy. I really appreciate that very much.
That's not what I said, Jan. I really appreciate that you've enjoyed our company tonight. It's been nice meeting you too, my friend. So thank you so much for enjoying and partaking in our friend Emily's music. There's the link, by the way. If you're not following Emily Music on Twitch, Emily Henry Music on Twitch already, there's a link. Give her a friend to follow. Good times.
Follow me. I'm online 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yep.
Not this Friday though, but this Wednesday, yes, tomorrow. So
Cool.
come hang out with me.
Yeah. Oh, so Joe's leading questions are okay, but mine aren't appreciated. I see how it is. Oh man, we've been called
I'm
out.
so sorry.
Oh boy.
So sorry, Leslie.
Oh man, chat was not having it with that. Oh my. Okay. All right. So I have a treat for you all. So we talked about baby Emily's work. So what was Davy doing around that same age in a fight for the people? That's completely fair, Bubble. Respect. All right. Here it is. This is our reenactment of the Scarlett Letter. This should be fun. I think I've edited it enough so that I didn't dox anybody. So here we go. The Scarlett Letter. Enjoy. And we can talk through the thing too, so we can comment and laugh accordingly.
Mommy, look at the evil woman. She's been around with every guy. Don't look at the A. It will blind you. No! Beth, mommy, how come the sunshine doesn't like you? It's probably afraid of your little A.
Go catch the sunshine. It will go away soon. Where are we going? Raw. You can come with us to another land. We can live happily ever after together.
No, I can't. The pain is too hard to bear. Too hard to forget. I can't do it.
You can give up your name. You can preach, write, act, anything except lie down and die.
I can't. I'm already dying. There's nothing you can change about it. Can't do it. Really.
Let the
hurts.
past go.
But it
Look,
hurts.
Is this music
Look,
part
when
of
I
it?
take off this symbol, I'll
It is.
do it all and make it as it had never been.
If you want. Okay. Hallelujah. Forgot to read the song. Haha.
That's some good Kiss Foley. That's good. Wow.
They went for it in this scene.
They really went for it there.
Put it out, put it on. Light loves me, not my mommy. Light loves me, not my mommy. Light likes me, not my mommy. My mommy's just a little hooker.
Look at that! Look at that meteor!
It's a bird. It's a plane.
That's me.
I
It
think
looks
it's Superman.
like the letter A. That meteor has a red glow on it. Why does it have the letter A on it? Yay. That is orange and it's cool.
It is my Scarlett Letter. It means that the good governor has been made an angel tonight.
The Dimsdale tremble. I shall feel myself shudder, and suddenly and unawares. Sooner or later that he must needs be mine.
Best of the world. I have sinned against all of you. You all considered me a holy man.
Oh no!
Oh no.
For that, on my wish of dying, I will show thee my scarlet.
Oh no. Incredible.
Find
Oh my
out
God.
that tomorrow.
Don't forget to say that it's afraid of something on her.
I
you want
am
my
the
thing?
good minister who hitting all the girls. Front and back, they like it like that. It's me who's the father of them babies, but I'm not really claiming them. Hee hee. Hester Prynne is not my lover. She's just a girl that says that I am the one. But Pearl is not my child.
What?
That's good.
We could leave. We could go
Yeah,
to
big props,
another
my friend.
island.
She said island.
Susie, stupid.
Oh no.
You could go with us. We could go to another land together. Live happily ever after.
No, I can't. The memories are too hard to forget.
Yes, you can. You can preach. You can write, act. Just don't lie down and die.
I can't. I'm already a dying man, and it hurts really, really bad. Really, really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Bad is how I feel.
Stop. Okay, stop.
Ow, that hurt hitting me.
Okay.
I'm dying.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, this demonstrates like good comprehension of the novel, you know?
What are you looking
Well,
at?
thank you.
Oh my
The
gosh.
past is gone. Look, when I take off this symbol, I'll do it all and make it as it had never been.
Okay. Happy thoughts. Let's think of happy thoughts. Dum, dum, dum. Mommy's the devil! Dum. Take it off! Oh wait, oh. Dum, dum.
Oh my god. The end. Wow. Wow.
Well, thank you so
Incredible
much.
stuff.
Thank you very much,
Incredible
everybody.
stuff.
Thank you.
I gotta give it up for the auteur, Baby Davy. Wow, well done.
And big kudos to my two classmates who were doing the characterizations as well. Where's
it.
the Emmy Award for this?
Where are the Emmys on this one? The Emmys have been suspiciously silent since this was dropped.
Good
Come
times.
on.
But thank you, everybody. I'm glad you really enjoyed it. I'm really appreciate it. This has been so awesome. Thank you for sharing. Absolutely, Princess. Absolutely.
Yes, thank you so much, Davy. That was a delight. Goodness. I loved that.
Yeah. So that's what I was doing at 15. I mean, it was a good time. But yeah, you got to give my classmates a lot of credit. I did play the music in there, even though this is before I actually knew how to play piano. Like I was just improvising that. So I just
Nice. Very nice.
Let me see. But there's somebody who said the your vision back in the day to add that really part is so great. Now that was my classmate who did that. That was completely that was improvised. We did not plan that. But I love the comment that says that we knew the book so well, and I think it just speaks to like the greatest parodies are the ones that know the material, right? Like
yeah. I feel like y'all were being silly with it, but if I were your teacher, I'd be like A+, no questions. You know, like you could tell you know the book. So
yeah,
it's great.
That was the best part. Yeah, thank you for that, Emily, and thank you everybody, and yeah, thank you, Bert. I mean, that was great. Ad-libbed or not, that was an impressive like call, right? Like adding that, like that, it was really fun.
Very fun.
For sure.
I liked all the little action figures and figurines and stuff that were in there too.
Just took all my toys and just kind of threw them around. It was great.
That was great.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
I did. And you did everybody caught Cartman at the beginning of that. Like Cartman was like one of the extras in the thing.
Yeah, just an extra. No big deal.
That show was out for like a year when we did that. So that was like,
wow.
Like South Park had only been out a year when we did that thing. So like that was
wow. So that was like a first edition Cartman.
A long time ago. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Chris. I was an English teacher, and I
there you go, Chris.
Hey.
All right, English teacher stamp of approval. Love it.
That's huge. Thank you. Thank you so much. Steven says, I was still playing with fire at 15. I'll be an adult sometime. Right on.
You know, when else are you going to play with fire? Come on.
Yeah.
Age 45? No. Age 15, for sure.
Yeah, for real. Thank you everybody for doing this tonight. I'm just gonna see who else.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you,
everyone. Really lovely.
Yeah, y'all are really kind to do this. Now I'm trying to see if there are any other Emilys on. I don't.
Yes, we have to rate an Emily. Is there? I'm gonna check mine too.
Okay.
Do we have other Emilys? We need them. We need another Emily.
Oh, I think we might have missed one of them, possibly.
Oh shoot.
I know. I was really looking forward to that. Well, let's keep going. Let's see what else we have on here.
Emily CC, the one that's on 24 hours, is live. Someone named Emily Sunnyville is live.
Emily Sunnyville. I'm not
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Emily Sunnyville. Okay. I do not know. Are any of you familiar with Emily Sunnyville?
I don't know what they're. It looks like maybe they're doing games.
Okay.
I'm checking out our live Emilys. We've got a few live Emilys here.
Okay.
All right. This Emily is not streaming in English, so maybe not.
Okay, never mind. We're out. Anybody from your stream team that's on? Like.
Oh, good question. Wow, Emily CC has been on for 22 hours. What? Okay. I'm looking at Fever to Tell. Yes, I repped it today. I love that idea. Let's do it. Going to the Twitch team page. Let's go. All right. Stop. Go away. All right. Sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do, and that's illegal.
All right.
Oh, I actually don't know how to see your Twitch channel on mobile. Fascinating.
Oh, that is interesting.
This is a me issue, I'm sure. Fever to Tell.
I can look it up too. Let me see. If I go to your page, I can find out.
I'm going to let you do it, Davy. I don't think it's on here on mobile unless I'm just mega not seeing it.
That's all right. No worries. We'll go hang out. Oh, thank you, Efot. I appreciate that. Efot's a great show tonight. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
Yay. Thank you, Flecker.
Woo.
Thank you guys so much. You guys did great questions, and you're all the best and so fun. Yeah, this is a late one for me, and I will see you bright and early at noon
Oh,
Eastern tomorrow.
Hey, listen, I love it. I dig it. I'm all about it. Let's see.
Oh, Lady Bird's doing all the Billie Eilish. That's interesting. I think
that-
Lady Bird might be favorite to tell.
I say we take it. Let's go roll. Let's roll for it. Let's go.
I love that. I love Lady Bird. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lady Bird Uke. Lady Bird Uke. Let's go. We're heading to Lady Bird.
Uke.
We're heading to you, my friend. Dear friend, Lady Bird.
Thank you, Bert. I hope you can catch an actual show. I should say to just like wrap up. I'm doing a house concert tour this summer. There's going to be at least 22 shows. I would really love to see you at one of them. I'm announcing in the next couple of days. Follow me on socials or check me out at Twitch, and you will see what's what.
Yeah. Give some love to our mods tonight too. Ken, you've been great tonight. Yes, thank you so much for hanging
mods. Thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you all for joining us. All the streamers too, and all the friends from your community, and all the people who've raided in. I do want to thank 2 awesome raids from Ghostly Miko and Bill Larkin Music. It's so nice to meet all of you. Thank you for all the follows too. Holy cow! Thank you, friends. Journal for Improbable Things. I did want to thank you for your follow as well. Just in case I forgot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And Davy, thank you for having me on your show. After so long, I'm so glad we finally got together. It was so lovely to be here. You're such a great host. Thank you, Davy.
Thank you. And you've been a great guest too. I can't wait to have. I look forward to having you back.
Friend.
We'll circle around one of these days.
Anytime. Let's do it.
Yeah. Have a great tour, and of course as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll see you in LA.
Hey, I'll be there. Hopefully. I'll be around for sure.
Yay.
Steggy, so good to see you. Let me give a shout to our friend Steggy Music. I'm sorry you missed the meat of the program, but it is so nice that you got to make it for some of it. We do have a VOD coming up though, right after we raid out, so we will do that. Jan has redeemed Boom Roasted. All right, Jan. Well, you really showed me, man. You came in here and followed and were kind and everything and saying nice things to Emily Music. Boom Roasted. There you go. Thank you, Jan.
Got him.
Yeah.
Ren, I will do Jan, the artist Ren. I'll check it out.
Feel the burn. Feel the burn, Jan. Feel the burn. Feel the burn. All right. Thank you so much, y'all. Copy those raid calls. We're going to go head over to Ladybird Uke.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Good night, everybody, for now. What is it? It's Tuesday today. I don't even know what day of the week
right?
it is.
It is, in fact, Tuesday, if you can even believe it.
It'll be Tuesday for 15 more minutes in your time zone.
So we got plenty of time.
Okay, cool. So at any rate, I'll be back. I don't know.
Davey streams, and you got to catch him whenever he's here. You know, you got to keep your head on a swivel. Who knows when Davey's here?
But I think I'll do one more stream this week. I'm probably thinking Thursday. Nice. Yeah, that's the thought. We might potentially do a Wednesday golf thing, but we'll see. Stay tuned on Discord. You'll find out the latest there. So, y'all, thanks. If you missed any part of course, you can catch our VOD here or on YouTube tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Take care, everyone.